And we are live, I believe. We are live. Alright, there we go. Gotta get the music going. Gotta get some... I haven't used the Limbus starting soon. Green. Recently, so I don't have any funny gifts here. This is always an issue. I gotta find something for this screen. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. That's gonna be us for the during the gotcha part. Eternal Torment. Just hoping that we'll actually end up getting the stuff we need. It's gonna be a little bit luck-based. As long as I get the 3-star, I'll be fine. You have stuff for tenfold you wish you all luck. Yeah. Why is it here? What? I got like what? I can do like 50 pulls or something like that. I'm in a decent spot. That's for sure. But because I feel like I've been too lucky with extraction so far in Limbus's run. It's only a matter of time before I get like an awful dry streak, and this is the worst time to get a dry streak. I've got a lot. I mean, I've got a lot of paid lunacy. That's the thing. I can always dip into my paid lunacy if need be. I'd rather not. For 30,000 lunacy and a lot of tickets, I swear. Yeah, I really hope you get there. Here's the good thing, though. If you get... You can still get Ideality. So, you could just get 200 Ideality if you get super unlucky. People love Walpurgis. Limbus really is an innovator. Project Moon's really an innovator. No one keeps some lunacy for the next season. Yeah. Well, I'm not too worried about keeping lunacy for the next season because I still have 600 boxes. That's definitely not the issue. Although I do guess boxes are going to get halved when we move on to the next season, so I want to stockpile some more, probably. Because I only have 300 next season, which is still enough for like a full. That's still enough for like a 3-star or something. So that's not bad. I suppose. Hard to say. Your farm bucks for the next season, even if it gets bad path. Yeah. It's definitely worth it, because I mean, you still get the other half as thread. And you're going to want a lot of thread next season just to update all the new stuff and whatnot. I'm so excited for new Luxcavations. I'm so tired of just fighting the same enemies every day. Mainly just cyborgs into the calendar. The rest, like, I just kind of autopilot through. You've around 670 boxes. Yeah, that's definitely a lot. You'll have like what 500 once the season switches over. So you're gonna be in a good spot if you have that many. I'm gonna want more. Like my goal is we've got 3 weeks. I really want to get to Battle Pass level 1000. I'm currently at like 880, I think, so it's definitely very doable. It might actually it'll just happen naturally, won't it? Yeah, I could do the math. Okay, so there's 1, 2. So I get 3 more weeklies, which is going to be, you know, 60 right then and there. Yeah, Honglu would just, like, purchase the lunacy. Range assumption try and make it over. You're level 1100. Nice. I do not do mirror dungeons beyond the dailies. I don't think I've done a mirror dungeon beyond the dailies since the month Mirror Dungeon 2 release. I just stick to daily, and that's been my schedule, so I'm a little bit behind 1000, but I should still be fine. I'm on track for 1000. As long as I keep on going at this pace, I will get there. Like I said this before, but my main priority is going to be getting the Faust identity. Because the ego's the rough chances, but the Faust identity, it's 2.6% chance to get the 3-star. And there's like 1.3% chance that the ego we actually need instantly half. When the update is out, 9 minutes. It'll be out very soon. We're currently waiting for the update to come out. The server's currently in maintenance, so you can't play the game. Insane Looney since July and buying everything was. I've been doing the polls anyways, just because, the thrill from the gambling. I've gotten pretty lucky some of the times, pretty unlucky some of the times. Like, it took me, I did, 50 polls or something on BHA Rodion and didn't get her. We're on the gambling grind. Help us, we need to escape. We do need to escape. 8-hourly mirror attention. Welcome back to another episode of Hourly Mirror Attention. My suffering never ends. You only have enough for 9 polls. Oh, 10 polls. I was like, that's a very unfortunate. Yeah, 90 polls. Statistically, you should be fine. Then, realistically, you free. Use your boxes to buy all available egos you were missing, so if you do get an ego, it's not the wrong one. Yeah. Ego's fine, but nothing game changing. I want everything, though. But the thing is, the ego isn't the most interesting thing. The identity is first and foremost. The ego... I've got 2 weeks of, daily polls I can do for the ego. Because it's 1.3% chance we get the ego. The good thing is, because I have every other ego, it's only that one. 3 temples. Yeah, it's very confusing, because, it is 3 temples is technically 30 polls, but, who does single polls? It's literally just so much less effective, because, you don't get the guaranteed 2 stars. Only thing you want is the Honglu. Then you're in luck. What's the chances? It's what? I mean, you're going to get the Honglu. There's no doubts about it. Super high chances. Is there gonna be a story section this week? I assume so. Honglu for your collection of Faust because Peak, yeah. It'll be cool. It'll be very cool. More Tremors funny. More Haste Sword. I actually really like Haste as a gimmick. So I'm really glad we're getting more Haste stuff. Even if it's partial Haste, primarily Bleed. More Haste is always very good. Because that's a status effect that really went underused. So it was under-synergized in Ruina. It definitely was super good when you had it with stuff like the Haste giving on association card. I forget the one. You think we'll get Farm Watch ID? I pray. I really do pray. It'll either be next week or the week after that, though. So, chance is not looking great, but, we have to, right? There's no chance they just don't. Okay, so you're just not doing Hawk and Absolute Impurity, now you're facing the consequences. Yeah, putting off Abnos is never good. Coin, I could get lucky, that's true, but I never trust my luck. I have good luck when it comes to pulls and awful luck when it comes to actual, coin rolls, usually. But that could change in a second. It's definitely not something to count on. So, Farm Watcher. We're getting it sooner or later, that's the thing. If they don't do it now, they're saving it for the later. We have 3 weeks for Season 3. Yeah, it's gonna... It either has to come on, an off week, or it's gonna, go into Season 3 partially. So I think it has to be next week, then. That seems insane, doing it, during the Walpurgis night. Probably would be best on Faust if they don't do Yisang again. Only 3 weeks. Yeah, we've got 3 weeks until... next season. You gotta do Refraction Rally too. If you wanted the banner, that is. That's the only thing that's actually gonna be gated behind doing Refraction Rally 2 soon. The rewards you can get until Refraction Rally 3 comes out. So if you care about the banner, which, I do, then... Hello. P spacebar price tends to be still hated. Don't P spacebar price of silence. You're gonna use the card, you're gonna use the time card, and everyone will lose chunk of their... Everyone loses, what, 25% of their HP if you do auto battle in Price of Silence? That is a trick. Do not do it. Because in Price of Silence, does have no fight. You just kind of get it. You did yourself 150 last week. Yeah, I keep on waiting for new identities and stuff because I'm like, oh, I can't do it until we get Walpurgis Knife now, surely. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of restarts. We'll need to finish Fracture Rally too. It's the kind of thing that, I understand. Just P-space and right-click side. That is true, you can do that. You move the time cards when you catch them, but yeah. That's good then. It's honestly, that's one of my favorite fights in the game. I know it's very divisive on people whether or not people like Price of Science, but it's such Lob Corp. You know, it has such like insane Lob Corp energy that it really isn't present anywhere else in Ruina. Like the time limit, you're on a crisis, you're like panicking, you gotta go fast, you gotta think fast, one mistake and everything can just blow up in your face. Like, you can't tell me that's not just so Lob Corp of them. It's really funny since it's an Abno that wasn't even in Lob Corp, although it was in Legacy. But it's very, Takuma worth depression like. Hit on 30-second second cards because how slow your mouse moves because friction is being. You gotta increase your whatever it's called. There's a name for it. You can probably change that in your settings. I know I've got like a button on my mouse, and when I press it, it changes the speed. There's probably like some settings you can change to increase the speed of your mouse. If your mouse moves slow, it's probably a good idea to make it faster anyways. Although that's the kind of thing that's hard to get used to. I feel like if my mouse was any faster than it already was, I'd be unable to control it. And if it was slower, it'd be awful. You can probably look into that, change that, at least somewhat. I'll just use time and P space. Talking realization is easy enough. I can understand why that would work. Mouse sensitive. There's another word for it. I forget, or it's not a word. It's like an acronym. I don't remember what it is. DPI. That's what it's called. Yeah. And new notes will come to love for ideas such as regret fast. Your youngest purple tier with solo being a realist. And I'm like, I think, I think the reason I was able to deal with Bina's realization with, still a lot of issues. It definitely took me a couple tries, but like my saving grace was Rapid Gash Clone Eugen. That's like the only reason I survived in the end. That's like the one person who was able to consistently win clashes and keep light high enough. Probably the rest of these SPH hands down. I think it depends. Honestly, I'm an Olivier believer. I think Myongest Olivier is just Myongest Olivier Lone Fixer. That's my like strategy for soloing stuff. I find that to be a lot of fun. Just because like trigrams are so strong, 12 fixers is so strong. Popo in realization said Popo is insane. Hello, Melon. We've got one more minute until we actually can start. That's good to see. Fingers with both PT and Gash's Olivier. I think love my whole issue in Ruina. I don't even know if I ever built Purple Tier / Blunt or Pierce. I think I only built it for Block. I think that was my issue. I was like, oh, this is too much fun. How can I do anything else? I definitely didn't use PT to its fullest extent. I'd never bother with the mass attack or any of those offensive stances. You need to play Ruina. It is a lot of fun. If you can, I definitely would suggest, even if you know vaguely what happens. Wish you have moderate amount of luck so you don't exhaust my own supply in doing so. Yeah, the luck, What are they called? Wait. How do I forget the name of the things in Kanto 2? I don't remember. Well, we're stopping the music because it should be update time now. PDS. And I did specifically block mode without overcharge. What do they call them? How do I forget the name of like the wishing stickers? Oh, my Limbus is muted. Well, that's fine. Well, that's unfortunate. We get no music here. Wish power. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I couldn't remember the specific name. That's it. Yeah. You're giving me some of your wish power, but not all of it, of course. You gotta save up some for yourself. If I steal your luck, I'm sorry. I'm so like it's such a missed opportunity that wish power isn't an actual like thing you can use when you're doing gotcha pulls. Like, oh, you want to use some of your wish power to get a better pull. Or if they called if it was wish power instead of ideality. I understand it was ideality because it was introduced with, Canto 4. I'll make sure to actually turn the sound back on when the game starts. I can't do it from the main menu. Or maybe I could have. Oh well. I'd play the music, but there's not really a need to because like this won't take too long to download. Campbell for more funny Tremor IDs. We just love Tremor here. So awesome. Gamble, gamble. Is there a story cutscene right now? I don't know. There is, okay. Just go off of last time. Another day, another prolonged and dreary period of waiting, waiting, and some more waiting for something to happen. Of course, our bus boat was still floating on the coastal Great Lake. Voices of discontent among the sinners started small, but they've been growing increasingly incessant as of late. Holy crap! All of a sudden, an ear-splitting siren echoes through the cabins. Okay, my mouse stopped working. Alright, it does this sometimes. There we go. It's that alarm again, warning us of the volatility in Mephistopheles. But it was much louder, much more painful than the ones we'd heard before. And this time, it wasn't the only thing that had assaulted our senses. Huh? You've never had flashing lights like this before, right? What is it this time? How did you feed this bloody rickety bus? Oh, this must be a signal that a long-awaited adventure is finally nigh. Is this what we've been waiting for this whole time? No. Virgilius frowned, as though he sensed that something was off. He turned to Faust. It was one of those rare occasions when I could sense the slightest hint of confusion from him. Wee-woo, wee-woo. Mephi is blaring and quarreling. Mephi sick? What is this, Miss Faust? I wasn't informed about a siren like this before. First, a correction of falsehoods is in order. Mephistopheles is not bloody rickety, and eating is not a part of its behavior. It does make infrequent use of the encapsulant supply gear installed in the engine for fuel, but that is of no negative consequence. Even if it was, whatever issues that may arise can handily be repaired after a proper total disassembly. That was just a figure of speech! So what is this now? Sounds like the bus is about to explode! The label Mephistopheles as some bloody rickety bus completely disregards the amount of pain and effort Faust dedicated to designing it. Alright. Heathcliff, if you don't take it back, I don't think she's ever going to stop. Furiously. Yeah, Heath, take it back. The bus might actually blow up before she explains anything. Ugh. I take back what I said earlier. I cannot comprehend what you are attempting to take back. Your rather abstract reference to this unknown concept that you supposedly mentioned earlier is hardly clarifying. Anyway, allow me to list the specifications of screws used in Mephistopheles' construction that make this creature so wretched. She's listing all the screws. This is where it comes back, like, she was talking about screw types with the, with RAN, right? Talking about, like, oh, you need this type of screw. You can actually turn this type of screw into this type of screw, like, for some reason, like, conversing with the terrorists. Classic Faust nerd. Fine, I take back what I said about the bus. It's not bloody rickety, and it doesn't eat. I'm sorry, alright? The cabin briefly echoes with his cries, then a brief silence. Yeah, was it just like based off of Faust's mood about the bus being called rickety? I think I saw Faust flash the briefest grin of satisfaction. Good. Is the clown show over? This juvenile, tedious exchange is testing my patience. Yeah, it's a bit different from the usual alarms. I don't think this one's for a new door. It is quite simple. The night is here. The fog is here. Okay. What? WDYM, what do you mean? T-O-I-S-Y-N-K. We know S-Y-N-K sync is snap your necks completely, but T-O-I. T-O-I. I don't know. Talk or I snap your... Oh, yeah, talk or I snap your necks completely. Thank you, Sinclair. Walpurgis night is here, it seems. The night is not here. That is very apparent, at least in this coastal area. Thank you, Marcel. The name does not refer to the time of day in which the sun moves beyond our line of sight. This is very silly already. They're embracing it. They weren't full silly in SEA, so they're making up for it here. You choose the Olympics. It's only a matter of time. Then it appears to me that, by that designation, you are referring to a certain phenomenon. These songs seem to be doing a little better now that the waves had died down somewhat. Oh yeah, seasickness. Hello, what's currently happening? There's an alarm going off in the bus, and the night has, appeared. We got Sinclair in the chat. Real life Sinclair. I am indeed. I'm certain that all of you are most familiar with the fact that extracting identities and ego from Mirror World is one of the many functions of Mephistopheles' engine. But its reach is rather limited. Even as it has expanded over our journey, we have yet to reach mirror worlds that are too far from our own. Is this the Golden Bow's doing? I noticed that it was fishing up more and more new things the longer our journey went on. Broadly speaking, yes, you could say that. Dante and our collective experiences gradually expand our range of extractions. Normally, extractions require a certain resource, but there were times when the identity cards appeared out of nowhere. Do you recall them, Dante? Oh, the event? Yeah, okay. Yeah, some of them just randomly popped out of the engine. Wait, slow down. The hell's an identity card? Oh, you still didn't know? I'm jealous of you, Heathcliff. You have a talent for ignoring anything you don't care about. You looking to get your head smashed in or what? Right, knock it off, you guys. Guidebud's giving us the evil eye. They're, the things Andrew Bud pulls out of the engine from time to time. Those little rectangular objects with our alternate world. Wait, was it Mirror Worlds? Anyways, it's those things with depictions of our other selves on them. Yes, the things that look like mahjong tiles. I thought they looked a little bit like wafers. I believe their denomination comes from their appearance as cards that contain identities. Thus, it naturally follows that they are named identity cards. So we're using those rectangular toys to transform into our alternate selves? I never used them before. That's because I'm the one using them. On the device issued to Dante are indentations through which identity cards and ego can be inserted. They are reflected when we participate in a battle. Oh, so that's what they were fidgeting with before every fight. I could tell from his flabbergasted expression that none of it had ever even occurred to Heathcliff. What's your issue, Don? On the other hand, Don Quixote wore a somewhat forlorn expression. What's wrong, Don Quixote? Well, Is this not about time when Ishmael would intrude upon this conversation and denounce Heathcliff with biting words just, "You still didn't know? That's just like you. This emptiness weighs heavily upon mine heart." That is right. Ishmael is not happy right now. She's going through it ever since SEA. You two emojis, they are awful. What is... Yeah, alright. Oh, so why is my cursor, why isn't the Limbus cursor here? Why is it still the Ruina cursor? I didn't even realize. That's fine. Oh, you're right. Something was missing from this whole convo. I knew it. You're right, though. Enough. We're not getting the information we need. Miss Faust, please explain the present situation. What are those green lights? Forlorn? How do I explain forlorn? It's kind of like a distant, like a sad... Like a distant sadness, kind of. That's yeah, sad or downcast. Both regrets and technical bonus. Oh, nice. What are these green lights? Understood. If we take into account the case of identity cards Dante received without spending any lunacy, we can draw a conclusion that the Mephistopheles extraction has an element of unpredictability tied to its uncertainty. Yeah, wow. There's gambling. We know. What the hell is she blathering about now? Yet this item is of your design. To say that it has an element of unpredictability would indicate that... Correct. And Kaplan fuels the engine, yes. However, extractions and reconstructions utilize chaos. Well, in easier terms, you could say that it uses the concept of possibilities itself as fuel. Yep, it uses gambling. There we go. Techno's first ego I ever pulled. I still love that thing. I think the first ego I ever pulled was I think it was Otis's what's it called? Yasunyata. I think Hexnull's like my second or something. Wait for me to succumb to the gambler self. Fair enough. Our extraction range grows when we are able to clearly observe specific possibilities in the infinitely branching mirror worlds. During this period, however, the borders between the mirror realities are entirely shattered. Using the present as our anchoring point, it could be said that our current extraction range is approximately 3 years to the past or the future. During Walpurgis night, however, that range grows to about 10 years or even more. Oh! Time frame? How long has it been since Ruina? It had to have been more than 3 years. It's between 10 or 3 years since Ruina. We now have a specific range, vaguely, between Ruina and Limbus. 3 to 10 years is still, a pretty long... It's pretty unspecific. We know it's been at least 3 years since the events of Ruina, then. Yeah, I guess. In that case, that means to say that identities of prominent fixers from times past may grace us with... Oh, Dawn is excited about the idea of getting Red Mist. You know it. Theoretically speaking, yes, but each Walpurgis night has its own peculiarities. They will not let us reach into all potential possibilities. Then does this mean that we may also be availed our alternate selves as the legendary fixer, the Arch-Magnificent, the one and only... Red Mist? Red Mist? Yeah, there we go! One day we sure will get Red Mist. Don Quixote said what everyone was thinking. Incredible. That is extremely unlikely, but I will not completely dismiss the possibility. Red Mist on Hero. It's possible, that's for sure. I do wonder who would get who, though, because Red Mist, you'd think would almost certainly be Ryoshi, but it's hard to say which color fixer Dawn would get, because Dawn would want every single color fixer identity, you know it. I don't know if any of them fit Dawn the best, though. Hard to say. Allie's sweet. Allie, greater split horizontal sweet. The extended range, I suppose, could be defined by worlds afflicted by entities that were indispensable to the formation of this current state of the world. An example of that would be the Lobotomy Corporation headquarters prior to White Nights and Dark Days incident. In some ways, your words sometimes find a roundabout way to the truth, Don Quixote. I didn't know who this Red Mist was, nor did I know what White Nights and Dark Days was. But I could hazard a guess that they both must have been pretty significant, considering that Virgilius' face grew visibly tense as soon as they were mentioned. The sinners were unsettled, too. We can conclude that this Cybern is no cause for any immediate concern, then. No, it isn't. Consider it a festival that arrives once in a while. For now. Festival, festive times. Karen is festive, too. I don't know if I got all that, but this isn't what we've been waiting for, is it? No, we will continue to wait. The sinner sighed and groaned with disappointment as the newfound anticipation fizzled. Well, something did happen, but it wasn't something that would get us moving. I can see what a disappointment this might be to them. So, how do we stop that green light from flashing? It will turn itself off when Dante extracts something from the engine. Do not worry. Right, back to business. Dante, extract something and turn that alarm off. W.A.D. We'll just be running more dungeons through the back door with whatever new thing they pull anyways. That's true, every day. They're forced to go through this. Still, this leisureliness is a very rare opportunity, isn't it? Blessed be the patient ones, or so it is said. Every sinner says their piece before returning to their seats. Some of them walk out of the cabin to gaze at the lake. It's something they must be growing a tad tired of doing at this point. Maybe they're just going out for a long sigh. And Otis walked up to me. Are you not worried, Executive Manager? Huh? About what that mad scientist said. For now, there has to be more to that statement. Should I investigate this matter further? Otis was right. While Faust did tell us to consider this nothing more than a festival that arrives once in a while, she definitely knew more than she was letting on. But if Faust speaks of something in her characteristically cryptic manner, it means that she'll never tell us until she wants to. Yeah, Walpurgis Night's gonna be super important with Faust. In case you don't remember, that's the name of her spy hunter. It's got Walpurgis Night written on it, since each of the sinners has, you know, a name for their weapon, and Faust is Walpurgis Knot, which is Walpurgis Night in German. Well, it does bother me a little, but right now we don't have a lot of options. Let's just put a pin in it for now. Otis nodded affirmatively, bowed, and returned to her seat. Full-on bow, alright. Well, let's get extracting, like Faust said. Very nice. Yeah, the login, we get some tickets. This is like nothing, but like it's cool that it's happening. Play my module. Play my 300 lunacy. Look at the events. Yeah, look at that. Walpurgis Night target extraction. So let's look at the dispenser. Yeah, look at that. Cannot be purchased during this period, but you can still... Yeah, it tells you the cost, because, you know, it's going to have a cost sooner or later. Because you will be able to buy it next Walpurgis Night. That's cool. Well, I'm not going to look at them yet, because I'm gonna pull them first. Oh yeah, I got 15 thread from... Alright. Riveting stuff. I didn't mean to hit that. Well, let's look at the probabilities, because it's... Yeah, Mersault, that's to be expected. Faust is a 1.45% chance. Alright. Your team loaded green tool looks good. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's look at that first. Yeah, there's a new thing here. Detail, skill, ego. Oh, this is so good for team building stuff. You have no idea. This is great. I don't think I'll need to rely on the spreadsheet nearly as much anymore. And then if I go back... yeah, this is fancy. I might grow used to this in time. So far, I think it's very weird looking. They probably shouldn't have, you know, these symbols for the actual ego, because, you know, who actually knows the Hebrew letters for the actual rarity types? Because, like, Zayn, Tef, T, Vav, Aleph. I get that, but, like, it's not very obvious. Massive, sure. Summary screen's cool, though. I understand the change. Well, that's enough, stalling, I think. Well, first things first, we gotta do the daily extractions. Like, what are the chances we get it here? Okay, I can do a decent bit of pull. Okay, yeah, starting off with the daily pulls, just in case I get super lucky with one of these, which would be really funny. Don't get me wrong. I haven't gotten a 3-star in a while from a daily pull, I think. Okay, 1-star, unless it's a lie. It sure is a 1-star Heathcliff, alright. And the actual target banner, 1 pull. Oh, is it gonna be a lie? No, it isn't. It's just Gregor. Classic Gregor. And I also do have the 3-star guaranteed ticket if I, you know, really feel desperate. The issue with this, of course, is that, you know, it doesn't have increased chances of getting the new, house. Or did they? Yeah. Yeah, Regret Faust. There's a 0.1 chance we get Regret Faust from this one. Alright, it's a little higher than that because of a guaranteed 3-star, but you know what I mean. Well, let's just get started. Let's do a 10 pull. Okay. Nothing obviously good at first look. Any gold? Any gold? Doesn't look like it. A lot of 2-stars though. We're definitely getting Honglu. That's dead at least. Ryoshu, sure. 127 Ryoshu is alright. And here we go. We can just kill people left and right, get breathed in this office. Oh yeah, this is the Walpurgis Night 1 little thing. Little green berry to show it's Walpurgis Night. And you can, of course, see Naoki Ryoshu and, whatever that guy's name is. Merso. I forget what it is right now, but, you know, it's the funny guy. Oh, I didn't mean to skip. I meant to keep on going. That's fine. Well, there we go. That's one thing. Well, what quote do we get? I have a feeling that blank won't last long. I see. Hook office. I have a feeling that hook office won't last long. That's silly. Yeah, just doing both. Yeah. What do I have it on? Like this? Yeah. Perfect. Silly one. Well, we gotta do more extractions. Another 10 pull time. Another 10 pull time. When a rich boy gets to the back 3 days. Yeah. I think that's why he gets it, though. Because of the funny. Well, we can do 30 more pulls with this, with the free lunacy. So let's keep on going. Oh? 3-star? That is a 3-star identity. That is Spice Bush Yi-song. That is a ill omen, that's for sure. Get another Honglu, though. Anything else, though, hidden? Well, there's the first 3-star. It was not what we're looking for, though. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Ill omen. The wrong buttons, okay. See, well, give me a minute, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, back to business. We have to do Ding Ding Hong Loot Move. Well, I've still got more pulls to do. I've still got more gambling we can do. Yeah, no 3-stars? Unless it's lying? No lies, okay. No concern, you've got... you got troll. Oh, that's rough. Okay, well... one more before I need to get into my paid lunacy. Alright, let's see. Can I get lucky? Oh! That's an identity. Come on, give it to me. No! Hong Lu! Why? God, that's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate, okay. Now I need to start using paid lunacy, which I am fine with doing, but it's a little unfortunate. First and foremost, I'm gonna use this ticket for the joke. I might as well, that's the thing. Like, what if we get it from this one? What if? Like, okay, so we're currently... chances are the next 3-star we get has to be the one we want. That's just unfortunate, it really is. Like I said, my luck is worrying. Well, let's see if I get something just luckily from, you know, the guaranteed 3-star. This one, it's not even a high chance of being Walpurgis Knight. But if we get an ego, that's the thing. Okay, 2 3-stars. That's actually not bad. Okay, that's the wrong Faust. That's unfortunate. And that's just another Spish song. Alright. Nothing else interesting. One of those was a random one, too. That's the worst part. Because only one of those is guaranteed. There's no reason to do this one, unless it, you know, counts. But I have a very strong feeling that Walpurgis Knight doesn't count as Season 3, because that would be strange if it did. Yeah. You must have got K-Corp Honglu. Alright. I've got some single pulls, too. Yeah, sure, I'll use my 3 tickets. Why not? What else am I going to do with 3 tickets? Doing everything I can to not have to spend, not have to spend my paid lunacy. This is rather cruel. It is. You got everything in 110 pull. That's lucky. I'm using all my single tickets first and foremost. What if I get lucky? A 2-star, that's cool, I guess. But alright. Well, this is where things are gonna get a little dicey. This is where things are getting a little wobbly. You got a screenshot and everything. Yeah, I'm sure that's a good screenshot. Well, I've got, like, what? I've got a bunch of paid lunacy pulls I can do. Rodeo coughing up lunacy like blood. Meh. It's gonna be a rough day for everyone's wallets. Well, time to start using paid lunacy. Hello there, how goes things? Not good so far, not good so far. I've gotten several 3-stars, but none of them have been the ones we want. Really just 2. The other ones were on, you know, a more generic thing. But, like, yeah, lunacy number goes down. Professor second skill pays its own tremor cost. Cost ID story is interesting. That's exciting to hear, but I'm gonna need to get the identity first. And I just need to keep on gambling. I just gonna need to keep on gambling. Okay, nothing. Looks like a nothing. Well, it sure was a nothing. Alright, how many more do I have? Okay, 3 more. 3 more. 30 more pulls. 30 more pulls. You're just gonna wait use daily pulls. I need to get the identity if nothing else. Surely. Surely. I'm willing to go all in for this. Because the one regretting is me and my wallet, yeah. I'm just speeding through them now. It's like pulling a band-aid off. The longer I make this take, the more painful it's gonna be. You know? Okay, jump scare? Nothing. It's literally nothing. Okay. One more 10 pull. One more 10 pull. God, the ideality is already at 84. Hi, cool dog. I'm having bad luck so far. I've only gotten a 2-star, and I've done 84 pulls. Like, statistically, at 100 pulls, you would have gotten fast by now. Yeah, like, what is it? Like, it's just a 1.3, it's, like, slightly less than that, but you know what I mean. Alright. This is the final 10 pull, though, before I need to pull out my wallet. Let's do it. Let's pull once it, like I said, rip the band-aid off. Not a good sign. Turn gold, turn gold. Gather up with my streamer luck. I think my streamer luck is negative right now. But it feels like pulling a band-aid off really fast. Yeah, once again, people always draw out their gacha pulls, but I really just I don't want to draw it out. I just want to get a thing. I'm clicking on all these 1-stars. You can't make me not. One of these, statistically? 130 ideality with the banner, yeah. Not a good sign. I don't think someone losing their luck on it. Yeah. No luck. Alright. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Sorry for taking your luck. It's all your fault. It's all your fault! Well. That's in 94 polls, so, you know, I think roughly, on average, I should have gotten it by now. Well, let me hide the screen real quick. There's something I think I gotta do. What do I do? Do I go all in? Do I go all in? I'm tempted to go, yeah, you know what? I should. Actually, what are the special packs? Let me look at some of these. I guess I'll turn this on now. I'm considering how to best spend money. What is the season 2 set of quests? But how much is this? 5,000 lunacy. Not really worth it for that much money now. Okay, I'm hiding it again. I gotta do it. It was gonna happen sooner or later. That's the thing. Okay.
구태여 좋냐 안 좋냐를 따지자면 밤보다는 낮을 선호하는 편입니다. 보이지 않을수록
Surely this will be
이해가
enough.
어렵기 때문입니다.
Surely this will be enough. This will also be enough to last me for, you know, a very long time, hopefully. Or hopefully. It'll be worth it, I swear, because I can, whatever I don't, you know, I'll get it soon. Let me drink some water. It's pulling the band-aid off. Pulling the band-aid off. Surely this will be enough. Surely. Okay. Not looking great so far. Okay. From now on, I'll click on all the 1-stars, though. So we'll get, like, you know, jump scared with a good thing every once in a while. We're so back. I don't know if I count spending $80 on Limbus as being back, but, you know, we're so back. Gambling. We love gambling. We love gambling. I'm not clicking on the 2-stars, though, because that's just going to be more Honglu's or something. Or 7 or Ryoshu's. Okay. 100. Okay, so we're halfway to the ideality. I got enough lunacy that no matter what, I'll get one of them. That's the thing, you know. Because, like, even if I spend all of my lunacy, I'll get to 200 ideality. Like, I really hope that doesn't happen, of course. That would be, like, awful. It might happen, though. I'm not feeling great. I'm not feeling great. Okay. Once again, not a great start. What Honglubian pulls? Hongilian pulls. Yeah. I'm gonna have so many Honglu shards by the time this is over. Especially with pulling the Honglu 3-star. I'll definitely, you know, thread some of those. You know, 99% of all cameras quit before they hit it big. Where is it? I think I've got the image here somewhere. Did I not? I thought I did. I feel like there's like one video where I like pulled up the image of the guy mining for diamonds. You know the one, the gambling one. Like, first and foremost, there's... Okay. I got Discord pings and I thought it was, you know, Project Moon stuff, but no, it was just a friend talking about his Minecraft mod pack. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. More Honglu's, more Honglu shards, guys. Look at that, another Honglu. And like 130. How many Honglu shards am I at? 400 already. Not pull for the 1% lunacy, just buy in 3 months. That's 3 months, though. I play this game every day. I can't go 3 months without, you know, an identity or two. Or an identity and an ego. 1% ego. 1%'s not bad odds. I've had worse. It's 1.3%, in fact. That's better than you think. I'm already invested. Yeah, I've already put the money in. Other boys be gambling on football teams and gambling sites. Well, I'm just going for the ego. Yeah. There's no money to be earned off of this gambling. At least for us. Plenty of money for Project Moon. That's 4 2-stars, jeez. Half those are Honglu's, of course. That is the statistical chances. Ooh. The poll's going for you. Take a look at my ideality and, take a look at what I still need to get. Heart. Thank you for the heart. And also wasn't prepared for not being able to buy the new... It was mentioned. I was fully prepared for it, but, you know, there was nothing I could... There's nothing else I could have done about it. We ball. We do ball. Let's ball. Let's ball. Come on. I haven't gotten any 3-stars in a little bit now. Why'd I go for the 2-stars? Okay, I'm going for the 2-stars first now. Why not? Just to get them out of the way so we can click on all these delectable 1-stars. You should pull for the ego since you can't dispense it. Wait for it. Do your daily polls, and, like, on the final day of the ego, then I think you should try pulling for it, possibly. God, doing polls for ego sounds awful, but like this is the time to do it. That's for sure. I'd wait on your daily polls. So that's my advice, my suggestion for you. No pity for ego, so you can wait 3 months. What do you mean? There is pity. There's ideality. You just need to do 200 polls. It's that simple. It's that simple. All right. We press onwards. We press onwards. Still no signs of the golden chains. Okay, another Honglu. Okay, another Honglu. Triple Honglu? No. That's a lobotomy Faust, but not the lobotomy Faust we're looking for. That's a Faust, but not the Faust we're looking for. That's Otis. Cam's really covering all their bases with this one, yeah. Yep. Like I said, I was very worried about this because I had a feeling things would go like this. I had a feeling. 144 ideally. You can turn to the dark side. They're just gonna remove the ability to buy threads from any item to use. Or buy with shards. Oh, worst luck roll. Okay. Come on. I did that for the good luck and it was not good luck at all. 154 pulls. Did you get Faust? I was away for a few minutes. No. I have still yet to get either of the new things. They're the cool things. I've gotten Honglu, that's it. Okay. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. You're looking pulled both Faust and Myrrh on the same temple, so I hope some of your luck gets sent to you. I can use all the luck I can get right now. 3/4 already, yeah. It's not good. 3 months you'll be able to shard it. Yeah, once again, I highly suggest people, you guys to, maybe, not. Do it like this, but, like, I play this game too much to, like, ignore it. This is so unlucky. This is how things go sometimes. $164. 800 paid lunacy left. Or 8,000 paid lunacy left. Not 800, that'd be awful. Whew. People are draining all of my wish power. Can't have anything in the city. Okay. Come on. Gold? No. Okay, we click the 2 stars first. Get them out of the way. Honglu, double Honglu. Double Honglu for good luck. Double Honglu for good luck, maybe. Use my luck. Yes, send me your luck. Everyone, I ask for you to give me all of your remaining luck. I need it. Desperately. Next one. Yeah, next one. The one that's what we've been saying every time. It'll happen sooner or later. Just think about how many ego shards I'm gonna be at after all this. Let's look at my Honglu ego shards now. Jeez. 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 This is so awful. This is so awful. Well, we keep on going. We keep on going. Next one, this time we know for sure. Okay, doesn't look great initially. Click on it. No gold. It's a statistical improbability that it'll keep filling forever. That's true. 2000 to 1, I'll get it, believe. Yeah. That's a Faust. That's a good sign, maybe. Golden Rhodium Banner got fairies declared. Nice. I'm gonna be swimming. I'm gonna have so much thread. It's gonna be incredible. That will be enjoyable, if nothing else. 200 one the other. Yep. That's how it's looking. I think it's Jover. It might be. That's true, but I'm not a quitter. Real gamblers never quit. They just, drown. Plenty for upside 4, next ID, go. Yeah. I'll have plenty. Okay. We go back in. We go back in. Okay. Okay. Hey, good luck. Good luck. Awful luck. Sandy, you're right. You're so right. Oh, if I ever had an ego, I wish. I'm still so far off from that. One more tenfold, I'll be able to ideally get no matter what. This one will be it, I'm sure of it. Okay. Before I press the button, send me all of your luck. This is gonna be the one because I'm gonna have enough ideally. Like, statistically proven. Undoubtedly. 99% of gambling guys quit right before they're about to hit big. You're right, you're so right. We need to keep on gambling. We need to keep on gambling. It's the only solution, guys. It's the only solution. Send me every last drop of wish power you have. Right then, more tornado. I'm going to distort. You're so right. It's a 47k Lunas. What? Jeez. That is a lot, yeah, I guess. This in itself an achievement. Not getting as by now is surprising. Get my luck both on 10 pulls. You got this. Okay. No? What do you mean, no? You're going to... If I fail, it's because of you, Melon. It's all your fault. Okay, we're doing this. If I don't get it here, we're going to crucify Melon. It is time. Is it time? I don't know if it's time, guys. I really don't know if it's time. Yeah, we'll get the 2 stars first. Okay. It could be one of these. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's all Melon's fault. It's all Melon's fault. This is unfortunate. It's all Melon's fault. I can exchange now. But here's the issue. Here's the issue. Do I? Do I do it? Or do I use... Here's the plan. I'm gonna use all my lunacy. Regret nothing. Alright, we're gonna... Okay. Oh, whoops. I think I clicked the wrong person. Oh, no. Oh, God. What did I do? What did I just hit? I'm so sorry if I did what I think I did. Did I just delete the message though? I think I accidentally deleted someone's message. Okay. Maybe. Oh no, I accidentally sent someone to timeout. Okay. I put Melon in timeout and I accidentally put Shinya Miyano in timeout. I did not mean to put you in timeout. I meant to put Melon in timeout and I think I misclicked. How do I undo that? How do I undo that? YouTube, undo, timeout. There's no way to undo a timeout. I'm so sorry, Shinya. Okay, it seems like Shinya, because I misclicked, Shinya cannot speak for the next 6 minutes? Okay, Melon's been timed out too, though, so, you know, we're Melon free for, 6 minutes. That's good, well, that's a YouTube moment right there. Why can you not untime out that? I apologize for that. Well, it's only a 6-minute timeout though. That's the good thing. But that means Melon will come back in 6 minutes. Let's go for Ego since it's rare. That's what I'm thinking. I think I should just do the rest of the polls, though. I can do 20 more polls. I can do more polls. This will be the one. This will be the one. That's not the one, okay. This will be the one. This will be the one. I'm going to lose my marbles. Go for Ego since it's rarer. Is it, though? Is it, though? Well... This is really unfortunate. 2.5 pulls so you can buy both. I hate how that might just be what ends up happening. So let's do the math here. Here's the thing. Regret Faust, 1.45% chance. However, Ego's a 1.3% chance. So yeah, it is Mersault's slightly rarer. It is better there. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the uptime makes it worse. The Ego is rare, only slightly though. That's the thing. But the Ego passive is good. God, this is rough. Do I spend more money? You can't repull past the Ego. New ideas, more content. That's the issue. I'm gonna regret it so much if I choose the wrong option, though. Do I spend more money? Okay. This is the play, guys. I think this is the play. I think this is the play. Hold on, you can buy both. God, it's very clearly the wrong solution, but like, what do I do here? Gambling. My wallet and just Limbus #1 backer. Ugh. I'm so torn. I'm really torn. My wallet empties. My wallet does empty. Copium is real. The copium is insane right now. And don't worry, I am more than aware. HWE. Yeah, okay. I form gambling until empties. You know what, once again, the ripping the bandage off metaphor really is just the way to go. We can single-handedly fund the distortion detective game, guys. Copium is the most dangerous avenue. Just one more, just 10 more pulls. 10 more pulls, guys. My luck will turn around sooner or later, right? Early. LC2 too funded with these rolls. They really are. I'm just doing it now. I'm just doing it. Yeah. Okay, you're back. There we go. That's good. Really? 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 Surely it'll happen. Surely it'll happen. I no longer want this to take forever. I just want this to be over with. And you okay? Oh! The ego! Too well!
이 구속구가 나의 폭력을 저지하게 턱없이 모자르지.
Ego! And 2 3-stars from the very final 10 pull! Gotta be kidding me! This is entirely... Okay. Okay, Melon, you're going back into timeout. 6 more minutes, 6 more minutes. I didn't get the 3rd! You're telling me I got 2 3-stars and neither of them were the... Okay, I've got the ideality. It's not an issue. It's not an issue. I'm not crying, I'm going insane, don't worry. I'm feeling fine. I'm both glad and sad for you. I'm on the verge of tears. I am perfectly fine, don't worry. I need to screenshot this. Lol. You guys are laughing at me, but is it funny? Is it really funny? It is, but... Now, I can spend the ideally, so everything is fine. Bruh, this is such a bruh moment. Was it worth it? That's the question. Maybe regretting is indeed the problem. How many pulls? 294 pulls. Miss over a moment. Oh god. I have not spent nearly that much money. Jeez. It was a little bit, but you know it's worth it. I'm gonna be the next tab. Are we feeling the regret now? I am. I am. Well, we get you now.
T0154 경류 환상체에 대한 작업을 시작합니다.
There we go. A little bit of lunacy. Are you okay? Do you hear her voice? I do hear her voice. You feel so bad for laughing? Don't feel bad. It was really funny. I got like, I mean, I spent $160 effectively. That's not great. But here's the good thing though. Look at this. Look at all those shards. Gotta look at the positive side. First time you've seen someone buy an ID with ideality. Yeah. It really shouldn't happen. It really shouldn't be a possibility. Like button, guys. The YouTube asking, yeah, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, so that I can fill the void in my heart. Ooh. Okay, well, what have you gained though? Currently moving to blank department. The straight jacket isn't nearly enough to hold my blank back. All right. Control team violence. I love violence. How many threads will we have? Yes. Is lunacy a term that we can select? Is it not? I thought it was. Doesn't look like it. There's enkephalin, but there's no lunacy. That's unfortunate. I was gonna do a there's no lunacy left now. Yes, this is violence on the phone. Please speak. Funny quote. Well, look at this now. Sold out. Sold out. Violence. I need more violence.
구태여 좋냐 안 좋냐를
It's been an hour. That's how bad this has been, guys. That's how bad this has been. Up there a second. Oh, did I literally just miss it? Are you sure? That's laundry. That's not lunacy. That says laundry. Is it uptying time? It sure is uptying time. Sold out indeed, yeah. Sold my soul. You know, sometimes it's just like that. Probably gonna be like impossible to read, jeez. First things first, let's get you some levels. You to level 30. Actually, let's max you out. No, that's a lot. Never mind. I was going to, but then I realized, nah. Hour straight of gambling. Sorry, I'm blind. Yeah, fair enough. I thought it was lunacy too. Laundry. There is no laundry left now, guys. I'm all out of laundry. Ooh. Well then, it's uptide time. Yeah. I think the Ishmael will last long because that's what Candid 5 is going to be. Yeah, pretty much, I think. Okay, we get Rampage now. We updie.
잘하기는 했죠. 일거리를 조금만 더 많이 가져다 주시면 더 활약해 드릴 수 있는데 해주실 거죠?
Okay, there we go. Let's see, will this touch on the workshop stuff? I hope so, but I don't know if it will. Because the Union Co. stuff is the part I'm really interested with this identity. Yeah, you can see it very clearly here, of course, the Union Co. logo. Very cool. The air smells as pleasant as always tonight. It's musty and hazy. Now that's the back streets I know and love. The child pulled his mask down and breathed in a lungful of air. The stench of slightly rotten trash, the exhaust fume smell of an unknown origin. The back streets reeks with the smell not unlike burning incense of stubborn, industrial dust. The child seems to love it, though. It was not so long ago when all this child ever knew was the highbrow, lavish aroma of his affluent home. Maybe that's why he enjoyed the smell that most denizens of the city would gag at. He said it reminds him of the common people. White DY. I cannot agree with that statement, but I understand your sentiment behind it. The child was flanked by two other children. One wore a mask and hid her face under the hood of her parka. The other wore a mask that covered his entire face. They've been roaming and causing trouble in the back streets together for the last few years. Basically a copy of the Hook Office pre-fight. Oh, is he gonna be like, oh wow, this new weapon's pretty cool. Sure, well, we don't have to agree on everything, right? As long as we can agree on one thing. We all love ripping people to pieces. Watch your words. Fixers aren't allowed to kill for no reason. Don't want anyone listening and snitching on us for the rep. The rep. Interesting. That is something I've been wondering, is because like rep is used, the only time it's been rep instead of an operator of an office has been Rose Spanner. So does Hook Office have a rep too? What is the difference between a rep and an operator? Because I assume they're both just the leaders of them. Maybe reps are like leaders, like branches of the office or something like that. Who knows? There's nothing but rats in our 500-meter radius. No one is here to listen, and if anyone does listen, we'll tear them apart as well. Right? Why should we gag ourselves? It's gotta be so frustrating living like that. I'm out of baby, you know? You sure are. All right. You're on close watch though, Melon. Behave yourself. Also, Ryoshu, didn't you have a lot of fun yesterday, And thanks to you, we ended up killing way more people than intended. Oh yeah, that sure is Hook Office pre-fight dialogue. Yes, which led to unscheduled muscle pain and lack of payment for our extra kills. It was inefficient. It was a rare opportunity. It's hard to come by material consistent enough to be in the same exhibition. I'll consider this incident sorry. Well, of course, our artistic side of that's definitely not normal hookup stuff. Was that even an apology? The child shrugged and let go of the discussion. There was no point in dragging it on. It wasn't going to change anything, anyway. Besides, he also had fun yesterday. He certainly wasn't the one to talk. Well, if it's all the same to you, I think I enjoy getting paid a consistent rate for killing people. Who would have thunk that people like us, people from a killer syndicate, would be working for an office? Business cards and all. SOR. Picking up the backstreet dogs like us. Now that's one strange officer rep. This is our niche. There are as many offices as there are syndicates. It is a reasonable choice for a businessman to prioritize a smaller niche in an oversaturated market. Thank you for your economical advice, Marcel. But I have a feeling that this office won't last long. We can tear people up into pretty little straps and hang them up all day. But it's not like we're leaving our business cards behind. There's no way to get the office's name out there. Yeah, this reminds me of, I don't know if you guys have read, I think it's the generic Hook Office books, but they talk about how they used a singularity. There was a guy that came to Hook Office, like, begging for help. He didn't offer payment or anything, so they used him as an example. They cut off his head, used some singularity to keep him alive even when he was only a head, and hung him out outside their office as, like, a still alive head. That's just mentioned in one, like I think it's the generic Hook Office book. Like, these guys are not normal. That's a singularity. We definitely have no idea what it is. It's probably a weird one if it's, being used by that. Doesn't mean representative? It does, but that's what it's short for. But operators are what the leader of an office is called. So I don't know what the difference between operator and rep is. IA. This canvas is not nearly good enough for real, proper art. This office isn't going to get any new clientele beyond fledgling syndicates or other poor people who want to hire us for petty scare jobs. Will you propose an alternative then? Why would I? The child looked at the other innocently and cocked his head. It was as though he didn't understand where the question was coming from. Well, are we ever going to build a real resume to rise through the fixer ranks, or are we going to suck up to the rep to get him to recognize us? No, we're just doing some temp work. When there's nothing more to get out of this office, we'll leave and saunter back to the back streets. That is also a reasonable suggestion. The child shrugged affirmatively. Could have been U-Corp's stasis singularity? Maybe. That is true. So did the bionic weapon on his shoulder. Well, I do enjoy these bionic weapons, but using these really drains my energy. I'm always famished because of it. That is an insignificant problem. Simply take more work, increase your earnings, and consume more calories. Agreed. Let's tear it up some more. Is that all the weapons are going to get? That's fine. We'll get more stuff on it eventually. I didn't make the half-an-hour workshop review for nothing. It's going to be important. Three children giggled as though a funny thought had crossed their minds. I see. That is very silly. They were confident, on top of the world. Nothing could possibly stand in their way. So they thought, at least. Incoming contact. It's from the representative. Oh, new work? Precisely. It appears that our next job is at some library. Nice. Let's hurry then. Children leaders strode through the back streets. Personal operated lower position. Representative perhaps could take on more important commitments to give the office in some situations. Maybe. Where will these children go? Well, there's no way to know for now. Kind of weak story. Yeah, it was a little weak story-wise. That's fine, though. Alright, well, let's take a look at what he's got going on for him. Skill 1 inflicts bleed and bleed count with its second coin. That's decent. So you don't think Hook Off's all that deep? Yeah, there's not very much they can do with that. Inflict bleed. This is the one that gives himself haste. 2 haste next turn, that's decent. Library, mentioned library jump scare, yeah. Inflict bleed on heads, inflict bleed on heads. If unit is fast and target, inflict bleed count equal to the speed difference. Max 3. Oh, that's unfortunate. I hadn't thought about the fact that there'd probably be a max on that, but that makes sense. Yeah, Track going for his rampage, all named after Hook Office cards. Very funny Track, my beloved. Such a good 0 cost, and it's, what is it, like 1 bleed infliction or something like that. Or is that the one? No, the one that is the one heal? No, it's not. It's not. No. 8 plus speed, coin power plus 1, so it becomes a 4 plus 3 at 8 plus speed. That's a lot of speed though. 0.3% damage for 1% missing HP. Alright. Goes up to max 4. I see. If like he'll want us to be for bleed on target, max 5. Minor thing. More bleed, more bleed. Alright. Not a lot of bleed count, but that's good. This is decent bleed count. Oh, decent bleed count. Seems like a pretty good bleed unit, all things considered. On evade, gain 1 haste next turn, 3 times per turn. Alright, let's see what he gains. People say final power +1 on the skill 1. That's very minor. Heals you. Yeah, it is the healing one. Okay. That's what I was thinking about. 6 plus speed gain coin power in the skill 2. Max 4 there. 6 plus speed and plus 0.5 per damage. That's actually not bad. Library of Invention Demon Special Event means Hong, Aluvia, should Merciless have in theory already been there. Well, these guys are they're taken from before they went to the library, assumably. Based on, the fact they don't mention the library at all. Hard to say, though. Quickness, gain point power, starter's blade, cool. It's on hit instead of that, max 10. Okay, some decent up to high things. I'm not gonna, jump on that yet, though. Better bleeding than Kurkuma, oh yeah, absolutely. 6 plus is much better. Yeah, that is true. But I'm thinking, if I'm running a haste team, I'm going to spam in Crow's Eye View. This guy's minimum speed is going to be 6. Range with offset, containing huge HP pools. Percentile of this and realize the 25% damage. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Let's do Faust next. I was considering doing the Ego, we can save that for last. FI3 still requires +8. Oh yeah. Yeah, the skill 2 is 6. No, it's... Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I see what you mean, never mind. Mirror was really weird, and Leviathan with Mirror was meant to be our reality. Yeah. That's one of the ones that, Faust was saying in the cutscene, it's ones that are further out. Okay, we'll level you up to 30, first and foremost. Use one of these, use some of these. Like that. Okay, you're to level 30, so you're in a decent spot. And then we're gonna up-tie you twice, and we're gonna see what your story is.
지휘팀 관리직 팀장 파우스트.
Then the books came to
관리자님
life.
명령대로
Inspired by books on others?
녹빛
Maybe.
연휴 실현
Hard
제한에
to say.
들어갑니다.
Here we go. Alright. It's very interesting. We'll see what goes on then. Ah, the music's playing, of course. It's slightly muted. That's fine. Initiating voice log. This is Control Team Captain Agent Faust, logging today's work records. My current location is the Lobotomy Corporation headquarters, upper layer Control Team Department. It has been 9 days since the manager's first day at work. 3 days have passed since the Information Team Department opened. The clerks are almost all here. It is quite busy. The clerks should be all there in control if it's past day. I don't like how it's muted. The music sounds weird because of that. This voice log will resume when management work begins. Pausing the recording. Resuming voice log. I am currently headed to educate our new hires. Also, the manager has requested that I be assigned to manage the new abnormality we received yesterday. It appears that the personnel newly deployed to the control team has expired. Ooh, they died. Like the nerd shit. Oh yeah, you sure are the control captain, Melon. Why do they have to mute it? It sounds so awful. I guess it's the flashbacky type deal, but I don't like it. Seems that we've hired a new employee. Oh, excuse me. I got how to make shuffling noises. And it's not. I don't think it's picking up the mic. Okay, that's fine. We can make good shuffling noises, like a little bit of choo 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 choo. Maybe like that. There we go. Hello, Jacob. What is it? You are hesitating outside the containment unit. Team Captain Faust. It's my first assignment, and I'm a bit scared. There is no cause for concern, Jacob. The abnormality assigned to you is likely to be the safest abnormality here. Well, unless you got one sin, that's probably not the case. But its name here, look, it's really intimidating. Oh no, you just sure to get one sin. Alright. One sin and hundreds of good deeds. One sin and hundreds of good deeds again. From murder's perspective, maybe? Definitely not. It's from the voice logs perspective, it seems. Team Captain, what happens if I get unlucky and this thing decides to commit that one sin against me? I still haven't. I like the idea of, the one sin hating you so much, he's like, alright, my one sin is gonna be killing you. You in particular, I don't like you. Relax, that is not how the abnormality behaves. Peruse the abnormality details and conduct insider attachment works, and nothing will happen. That's true, insider attachment is the best on one sin, but, like, it's one sin. Like, you can still pretty safely do instinct repression. But really? Faust does not lie. Okay, thank you, Team Captain! We are running somewhat behind schedule. Jacob is one of the newest hires assigned to the control team. It appears he was unnecessarily intimidated by a brief description of the abnormality. You want an army of black instead, Jacob? That is also a Zayan, so, maybe he does. Like, it's playing in universe. What an awful idea. You think this is playing, like, on loop in the speakers in the entire facility? No wonder the agents go insane, jeez. I suppose this is part of a team captain's job. I'm certain that the manager will be understanding. Then, I will continue this recording once I arrive at the containment unit. Testing. Resuming voice log. My arrival was delayed beyond my initial predictions. I had a run-in with Mrs. Malkuth, and had the pleasure of exchanging a few words with her. She inquired about the work we had planned for the day, so I made an impromptu report. While it was unexpected that she wanted to know the expected completion time down to the seconds, I believe that records were helpful in giving her a satisfactory answer. Elevator music, yeah, this would be good elevator music, I think. She is a Sapphire after all. She is responsible for an entire department. Her demands are not entirely unreasonable. Moving on, this is the containment unit of T-0154, also known as the Forsaken Murderer. According to the prior records, as long as the work results are good, there shouldn't be any difficulties with managing this abnormality. Sounds flipping through papers. Work records show that the employee previously assigned to this abnormality conducted repression works. Oh, what an idiot! This guy hates repression works. He will break out if you do repression on him. What a loser. Faust is gonna get trolled here. Which resulted in the overproduction of any box. Oh, there we go. She's saying that it's bad then. Okay, yeah, what an idiot. Negative encapsulant boxes abnormalities had transformed to something akin to a metallic substance, which it used to crush the employees to death. Yeah, I guess that's a good thing to note. The Forsaken Murderer's got his, like, little metal head on right now, so he's actively breaching, then. So he's got a normal head most of the time in this image. Someone has to do the bad work. That is true, I do like to send people to, like, do repression on Forsaken Murderers to get it to escape so it can, like, suppress for the sake of, like, Red Riding Hood and stuff. Not many would understand the process by which a person's head transforms from flesh to metal, but that ineffability is simply the nature of abnormalities. Ooh. Faust is fine with Faust. This Faust is, like, completely willing to accept that there's something that she physically cannot understand is incomprehensible. That is very strange. That's very un-Faust-like. Record has at least informed me that avoiding repression work on this abnormality would be preferable. That is true. Even if something were to happen, I have an ego suit resistant against red damage, so I foresee little trouble ahead. I will continue this documentation once the work is complete. This is Faust. The work was successful. The abnormality was observed muttering something to itself. It shuddered with anxiety and refused to look away from the floor. A proper communication was deemed difficult. It looked rather emaciated, so I attempted to perform an instinct work by providing it food items that humans find useful. It speaks like she's a robot, geez. The results are encouraging. I will record that instinct work is effective for this abnormality, but I have not observed any sign of its head turning into metal, nor am I any closer to learning the mechanics behind that phenomenon. Considering this ego weapon was extracted from the abnormality in question, it seems evident that the abnormality's characteristics are at least partially carried over to the shape and particularities of the ego weapon. Ah, the siren. That's not the core suppression siren. I'm just checking. Core suppression siren sounds different, I think. It's similar. Maybe it's just the filter, though. Yeah, maybe I should turn around. Warning, ordeal of Green Dawn alert. Suppression personnel from all departments must immediately assemble at the bottom right elevator, the upper layer. First warning. There we go. Green Dawn is the robots. That's easy enough for them to deal with. The manager's orders have arrived via the devices. It is time for the ordeals already, then. So they get their ordeals from X through the speakers that just kind of name like, oh, this agent, go to this agent, go to this department, suppress this abnormality, work on this thing. That's the meltdown siren. Is it Cliff that's meltdown siren? It might be. Yeah, that's it. Green siren? Hmm. The devices must be checked as often as the orders are rather frequent. Elvira stacking his cannon to the PM universe. I must go and assist them in suppressing this ordeal. I'm not particularly concerned. Maybe this ordeal will be suppressed before Faust even gets there. Also, notice in this artwork there's blood coming. So this either means that this isn't showing her actively fighting the Green Dawn and it's lying to us, or the Green Dawn have flesh and like blood and stuff. They're like humans and robots, which would make sense given PM universe. So maybe that is the case, or maybe she's just, you know, supposed to be fighting something else in this image. Handle bends so much, though. That's weird looking. Game sign is deeper, I think, more like foghorn. That is true. It's somewhere in between all the sirens we know about. It's hard to determine. I'm not particularly concerned. Maybe this ordeal will be suppressed before Faust even gets there. The manager does not yet know, but the ordeal at Green Dawn is quite insignificant compared to what is to come. How do you know that, then? No. I must hold my tongue, but I risk confusing any other individual who will be listening to this recording. Faust is determined to struggle, to survive the remaining 41 days of work. How much do they know? Pretty sure oh, they do bleed in Lob. That is true. Everything bleeds in LobCorp, though, so, you know, that makes enough sense. Everything that's very possible in flesh. That is true. Shoot a Green Dawn and leave the blood in here. How much do the agents know? And I will leave it at that. How do you know about 50 days? How do you know there's worse ordeals coming? Is it the ego? It might be the ego, honestly. The ego messes with people's mind. It might give them more information. Because, like, canonically, LobCorp agents have, like, no fighting prowess at all. So it would make sense if the ego kind of just gives them, like, knowledge that they really shouldn't have. Well then, yeah. I see. Well then, Faust, ending the voice log. Very interesting indeed. I'm very glad we're seeing more stuff about LobCorp itself and how it worked, like, lore-wise. That's cool stuff. I think I'm definitely going to be, like, uptime. Yeah, do you need to spend the... do you need that to gain the attack weight on your skill, too? No, you gain... oh, you get even more. Yeah, I'm definitely uptiming you. What do I need? Like, 75 thread. Okay. Like it because it's Faust. That is true. That is just how Faust works. Okay, we're getting rid of some of these Honglu Ego shards. We do not need this many from Honglu. This will take a minute. I'm getting a bunch because I also am going to want to uptime Marcel's Ego, at least to 3, I think. She already has knowledge she shouldn't have when we see in the translated TGS. That is true for Faust. Warning song is canon too. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool stuff. Alright, we'll get you to uptime 4, then we'll see what you do, because we're definitely going to want it. No doubts in my mind. Alright, so let's see. Skill 1, gain tremor count, loot, gain tremor count. So no matter what, you gain 6 tremor count. Because you either lose the clash, and you gain 3 no matter what, and you either gain 3 for losing clash, or gain 3 for winning the clash and getting a hit. I guess... yeah, it's guaranteed. Okay, I don't know why it's phrased like that, then that feels very strange. Oh, I see. I think I get why, though, maybe, because it's... what is it? Your support passive? Most tremor count gains plus 1 more tremor count from skill effects. Okay, maybe that's the purpose then. Because this way you could just gain plus 1 from each of those, so you get plus 2 from Otis's passive instead of just plus 1, maybe? Crossbarring doing is either intelligence, not necessarily inherent. In goes for total on the day 50 they would get a day something like that. Maybe. I think that's like someone's theory, but that could be the case. Oh, this also inflicts 3 tremor count. That's cool. Spend 5 tremor count. Gain 4 tremor count. Gain 5 tremor. 1 tremor count on hit. Gain 1 tremor count on hit. This is net positive if it is a mass attack. This one's only a 2 target mass attack, but this one's the 3 target, yeah. If you have enough tremor count, that is. Molar is going out to the bench for tremor teams. Not for tremor teams, I think, because, like, Molar Otis's tremor burst thing is still insane. Like, you Oh, don't even burst tremor with your skill too, yeah. Gain tremor count, offense level down, inflict tremor plus coin drop. Only thing Molar has found is Lust and Clash power. Molar's also more tremor though. We need all the strong tremor units we can get, so I don't really know if I want to venture. Artifact tremor count, gain attack speed for this skill. Lose 20 SP on Clash lose. These are all positives, yes? Yeah, they're all positive, so it's not a mix. More positive missing unhinged effect target has invade. Oh, yeah, I guess that is true. More damage, very negative attack on the enemy, max 30%. Gain tremor count on kill, burst tremor. Reduce tremor count by 3. Max 20 on the damage, the wrath damage dealt. That's logical enough. Forget fast replaces more often than tremor team's IMO. You should probably just run both of them though. I don't think the passive is good enough to warrant not running Molar Otis, who's an insane damage dealer. And he's getting 6 tremor count from your defense. Oh. Jeez. A lot. And we'll level you up to 35. With a Willy advantage. Truly. That's cool stuff. And then, finally, we've got the ego to look at. Jeez, we've done nothing this stream. We've just gambled. We've gambled so hard, and for what? Getting you to upside 3 at least. We'll see. Upside 4 sounds like it might be worse, which is funny. Oh, is the corrosion? The corrosion goes from 30... Oh, I see. The corrosion goes from 30 minus 10 to 30 minus 15. That's interesting. You see, remove 1 random negative effect. Inflict tremor count, inflict wrath, absolute resonance divided by 3 additional tremor count. Okay, they phrased this better here. I did criticize the fact they phrased this first part horribly on the actual image. Cost 3 wrath, 2 pride. That's not bad. That's not bad. On hit, burst tremor does not have stagger threshold upon burst tremor. Deal wrath damage by this formula. 6 plus 2 times wrath. Okay, yeah. Confusing. Targets randomly. If unit is a negative status, like technically +1. Does it become +2 though? Yeah, that's why it gets way weaker. I'm gonna do XP Luxation 3 with the new IDs and mirror results. It makes the corrosion coin worse, but it also makes it even more mass attack, though. It becomes a 3 target, the unit has a negative status effect. So it's a trade-off. It makes it worse, but it makes it, better mass attack. And of course, this passive format is speed gain, blunt power. So we want to run a slow Mersault. Is N-Corp slow? Do we want to run N-Corp? Probably for the bleed synergy, right? Because Rose Spanner's not like that great tremor. What do we do? Do we do bleed? I assume we want to do tremor with a little bit of bleed, maybe. A little bit of haste. God, this is going to be a little scuffed build, I think. What do you think about the UI in class you even played? I think it's decent. It's going to take some time to get used to, but I definitely see the appeal. Worst solo attack weight that I know of. Yeah. Do an avenue fight with lobotomy ego only. I'll do a run with an ego only eventually. It's about time we actually do the main thing, though. It's about time we do Mirror Dungeon 2 hard. It's been an hour and a half and we've done nothing. Okay, but so we gotta think of our team. You 3 are obvious. We probably want you to as well. I think that's probably gonna be the team. Yeah, that'll work. Surgeon scoops well another. Yeah. Very silly. Court redemption arc. 10 protection, and yeah. Okay, here's my initial plan for what team I should run. Molar. It doesn't really matter. We'll take like Sunshower for 4th match lane menu. Of course, we're running Lobotomy Ego Regret. Like that. We'll do Gross Hammer? Probably. Yeah, I'll do Gross Hammer. We'll try it. Big weapons run. A lot of funny ideas are possible. Perfect amount of 3 stars, yeah. I think this team will work. Who will we add, though? I'll see who we don't need to worry about that now. And we'll just see how this goes. Alright. I mean, we go... It's mirrored in too hard. We go slash first, always. Okay, we'll do... I really want to have you quick. This is also a dilemma. We might do, like, something like this, because the issue is Molar ones really want to get the additional speed dice early because of the discard. I'm not letting for now, though. Unless I'm blind. Look at our resources. That is very funny. Look at that. That is also very cool. It shows exactly where you're getting all of them from. That's right. I kind of wish so many people showed up for Lobcorp. Well, Limbus is more relevant. Lobcorp's a little bit of a slower paced game. That's for sure. Like, this is good because the only thing we really need is like, yeah, because for Crow's Eye View, we need Wrath and Sloth for that. We've got that. And then for Regret, we need Wrath and Pride, and we've got that. We don't have the Emotion of Pride. We could benefit with that. Congratulations to your luck. Yeah, it's something. It was awful. 294 pulls, and I didn't even get the identity. I had to use the actual ideality for the identity. And if Lobcorp Manager simply can't be beat, yeah. All you guys in the chat that don't show up for Lobcorp nights, you guys should consider it, because Lobcorp nights, we do that on Saturdays. And it's chill, we just play Lobcorp, and we mostly just talk a bunch, as I occasionally suffer, occasionally do well. Limbus only don't even know about Adam saying that's true. Oh, look at that. Look at her holding the hammer. Looks so weird. Like, God. So many people firing. Well, it's an update day. It's an interesting update though. The gambling, people have been drawn by the gambling, and this looks cool too. It looks like they've forgotten to... Oh yeah, look at this. When I'm hovering over me, do you see this little yellow like spark here? They've got like a couple like nearly invisible pixels over here, so it's showing up. Oh, it's from another sprite probably. Yeah, they probably incorrectly like grabbed this sprite from the sprite sheet, so part of another one of his sprites is just vaguely showing up here, so that's why it's got a Leo outline. Line 15 for the Merc Eco version wrong. PM just posted. Oh, PM post? Oh, let me check that out. That means lunacy, which is cool, but like it's not. Be corrected by 14:30 today. Certain strings were missing from the English version. Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. God, why have I been pinged? I'm not watching that. Okay. See my night connection, nice. 300 more lunacy, it seems like it. What 14:30? What is that in Korean time? 14:30 Korean time to Central Standard Time. 12:30. Okay, so in an hour. That makes enough sense. Well, let's get to this. We'll just start with attacking, probably. We can get a Wrath Resonance off. Honestly, we should do that. Stay calm. That's not great. Maybe you should defend, then we'll go for like a Metallic Raking. Giving 2 pulls is perfect. Hunger's head voices are becoming physical. Oh, it's pouring out right now. I haven't even noticed the weather, but I think it's like actually like pouring. Look out the window and I see someone running for their life with an umbrella. Yeah, it's pouring out. A lot of sloth. Not a good enough resonance to warrant it though. Unleashed violence. You don't have enough tremor yet. I gotta get into the habit of figuring out what your tremor thing is. Like, we should probably use just... we need to win clashes first and foremost. We're not focusing on the mass deck. Courage all currently intend to join Love Games only to lend it more power to the big bird summoning circle. Yeah. Okay, we're winning clashes, we're gaining Sandy. That's the good thing. I guess the issue with this team is we don't have blooms, so we can't get like fluid sack off. We can't get like pursuance off. But we didn't have pursuance. Was it Heath? Was it Heath? I like how you two immediately had just random, like, that, like, near identical idea. Turn 1 counter gives enough for AoE. Oh yeah, the counter. She needs to get hit first turn though, so, but yeah, I see the appeal in that. How much HP do you have? 208, that's not bad. That's pretty decent. And you've got 2 stagger thresholds, only one of them showing up here, so you're unlikely to get staggered too easily. So a turn 1 counter honestly won't be too bad. That's a good idea. It's not to turn the skills, either of the skills into a 2 target. Although you need 10 in order to get a 3 target on skill 3. Bird. They don't even know about the bird kisser. Isn't that insane? Imagine not knowing about the bird kisser lore. Okay, this is a pretty lame Yu gift to get. That's fine. We'll walk into the mist. We'll grab it. We'll take it so it's out of the pool. Burn though.
쉽네. 먼저 갈게요.
Not even that interesting of an avenue. That is rude. Why are you saying that? Oh, first sign. This is pretty unnoteworthy rupture. Which one do we gamble with? You can get 2 heads easily. Yeah. You're at 44 sanity. And blunt fight no matter what. I wish I didn't know the bird kisser lore. Fair enough. It's too much for the average mind to comprehend. The bird kisser. Oh, I gotta pull up the image. For those of you who are unaware of the bird kisser. There you go. Reverse sign event is a reminder for you to redo the random way. And there's the bird kisser. Further cool. There are better avenues. Apocalypse further. Twilight though. We need to get Twilight to give it to Bong Bong. High art. It is peak art. That is true. Like, all these emojis and nothing sends more emotion than just the classic like Poland open parentheses, yeah. It's like there's nothing that's more emotion like than that. Might as well. Double contracting straight jacket. Is it turn start? It's combat start, yes. We need to gain the tremor count the turn before, alright. Here dungeon, Walpurgis night and bird kissing. Your day is ruined with this, good. Well, I'll hide the bird kisser for now. You can only look at it for too long before you actively distort. It's like a cognito hazard.
탈출 개체가 정리되었습니다.
Alright. I guess I started it this time though, so oh well. That's how it goes. Slash week. It's gonna be like Ida or something. Ida might be rough, honestly. I think I've lost a mirror dungeon. I think my second ever mirror dungeon 2 hard run I lost an Ida on the first floor. This is not Ida though, this is these guys. Okay. Well, let us think this through. You're going for a contracting straitjacket, which is also just enough tremor count for mass tech, so that works too. Skill 1, Clash Lose works, or Counter works. Either of them works, really. That's good to know. This is what Censored looks like. Yeah, I can see it. I hope so. Censored is just, you know, just actively making out with a bird. No bounce loses her Clash, so she gains 6 tremor count. Oh no, the horrors, and she gained a debuff too, which buffs her, so like, fools. Excuse me, what's your speed roll? 3 to 5, I think that is? Or is it 3 to 6? Do we have +2? Is it +2? It's probably, yeah, +2. Yeah, so 3 to 6, so, you know, average. Expecting law viewership to skyrocket with bird kiss reveal. Almost look like the regrets. It does look like a giant spatula. I see that, yeah. When are we getting the SpongeBob identity? SpongeBob Don Quixote. Oh, this is not good clashing. Alright, that's fine. You're fine if you lose a clash. You do this, we can unleash violence. No, we wanted skill too right now, yeah, that's the better play. That's what we all want to know. We'll Crow's idea, we've got the resources for it. We can get one off, and it'll buck speed, we'll make Honglu a little better next turn. All that good stuff. Do a 200 pull Red Mist Dawn. Fair enough. Or Mr. Krabs 3-star for Gregor. How much should I miss? A lot's been happening. That's for sure. It's been a day. Okay, 2 target. That's cool. That's cool. The Burger Mass attack. Fry Cook Don Quixote. Fry Cook Office. Crab Office. Well, we can get Unleashed Violence off here. That'll be cool. These guys might, like, mostly die before we get it off, though. But that's fine if so. Fine if true. Big if true. Finally met MFE the second time. That's always fun. That is daring decision. For a second, I thought that was, you know, Faust's skill tree, but then I realized that is not Faust at all. That is Otis with her daring decision. Yeah, what, is there 2 enemies left now? Or is there 3? Oh no, there's 3. Okay, that's good. So Unleash Violence with all 3 of them. They all resist it. But they're getting staggered and tremor bursted and stuff. There we go. That was a funny little effect. Yeah, second time, yeah. You must have jellyfish, like I have. Wait for they get Rabbit Quixote, he's got art tease in your head. We'll get more stuff eventually. Ooh, more bleed. Ooh, we should take more bleed, I think. Grey Coat's really good, don't get me wrong, but more bleed. Shelm Workshop pictures for the crusty office fixers. Replace Honglu scale, that's cool. I gotta take Golden Urn though. It's this early, I gotta take it. I love money. Blue Zippo is really good for us. It really was the best choice there, but I had to take the Urn if it's this early. Oh, I forgot to recruit people. I always forget. And then I like look down here and I see that and I'm like, oh, I'm stupid. That's fine. We can live with one less person for a little bit, I think. Could be worse. What do you win against? You win against a fair few things. Okay, that's good. Slice, we dice. We chicken soup with rice. Blue Zippo. Yeah, Blue Zippo's good. I'm a Dingus offside even. That's the real question. When are we getting Dingus Quixote and her band of lovable idiots? I think I was going up to the Tep team. Makes me very excited for future log varieties. I know. We could. Yeah, Fluid Sac is good. Don't get me wrong. But like, we don't need Fluid Sac. Faust has our own mass attacks now, built into our kit instead of needing some lame ego. Who needs egos in this day and age? We've got technology. And then just starts beating someone to death with a big metal hammer. Yeah. Probably use the ego, huh? Yeah, I'll do that now. It's only 1 attack weight, unless... Yeah, it's only 1 attack weight. We need to Crow to gain the additional 1. Even, do you have a negative effect? You don't, so there's no reason to, I don't think. Okay, we just pop one of these then. We kill one of you. Like, we do this on you. Sure, that'll work. How much do you have? Decent bit. You can go for, like, this here. You can go for this here. You'll gain some back so we can unleash violence next turn. Like that, there we go. Oh yeah, there's the new icon. There's a new symbol for staggered to speed dice. It's actually cracked now. Magic Bullet. Magic Bullet, Crumbling Arm Heat. Otis probably gets... or shoots. The Faust is getting dare shoots. Almost certainly. Fry Shoots is literally a Faustian bargain. Making a deal with the devil. There's no way she doesn't get it. I guess it could be someone else, but Faust Fry Shoots makes far too much sense. Here's new eagle, by the way. Looks so cool.
적확한 한압이었어.
You know, appears all eyes and enemies one different price to be crazy. Yeah, when we get our first, you know, like, it depends. However many people there is, you know, at a time, they're all going to be hit at once. It'll be, you know, a 20 target mass attack, including the self, of course. Normal shoots or aberration of shoots. That's true. Aberration of shoots would be shoot. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, shoots. I forgot. That's the different one. Yeah, shoots would be Otis. Fry shoots would be Faust.
우리 편.
I forgot that the war one is just called shoots. Yeah. Oh, but Faust in the book makes a deal with the devil. I think. Yeah. The Faust is. I think it's a play, or at least the most commonly known versions of play. Yeah, Faust makes a deal with the devil, and that's the plot of Fry shoots, and they're both, you know, like German legends. Upbringing. We're gonna unleash violence on these guys, and they're gonna be so violent. The Flux Birdie, like 3 different vertigos working together. That's what I'd assume. Like the 3 of them can like merge together or something. Don't know how like reasonable that is, but it would be cool. So I want it. Stuff like, oh, the 3 of them can like actively like pool. If you use all 3 egos in a single turn, it just becomes one massive mega ego. Probably shoots the German play, yeah. I'm barely refresh shoots. I think it's a funny story. Like, oh yeah, here you go. Here's a gun, but oh, the last bullet's gonna pierce, you know, the hearts of everyone you love. And then he's like, all right, and then he just shoots his loved ones before the devil can get to him. Discord ID wrongly. Oh yeah, Discord could be cool. Bonus driving all 3 birds. Maybe the passives will synergize. Maybe not the attack itself. There's a lot of possibilities with that kind of stuff. Future Walpurgis Knights are going to be super interesting. We'll take a risk encounter from our cost. Probably like a 14 target indiscriminate attack. Yeah, like even though Awakening, you can't. Yeah, we'll hit allies, something like that maybe. And like maybe the corrosion will even hit yourself. For 30 to 70, geez, yeah. It'll probably end up being like a. It would probably end up being like a VOD ego. I don't think a Fry Shoot's identity makes a lot of sense. I know we had synchronization in Ruina, but I feel like a Fry Shoot's identity would be weird. Could be doable. I think like a Red Hood identity makes perfect sense. You know, we'll corrode you now. You don't have a negative status effect, but like you can still use it. Get a little benefit. Still, you're struggling then. Oh, it targets. Oh no, it's corroded. Then never mind. I forgot I actually corroded it. Yeah, we'll do the normal one then, sure. So we don't mess stuff up. I'm gonna lose Army. Army could also be good Otis though. That's the thing. Who think we get Oz out? Oz is hard to say. Like Scarecrow, maybe like Faust. Because, you know, searching for knowledge. Woodsman could be like Gregor, maybe. Searching for a heart, searching for like humanity. That I guess you would kind of make that like, yeah, I think that would make enough sense. Then like for like Scaredy Cat Sinclair, of course. Road Home, probably Dawn, because, you know, Dawn Sinclair pairing is just too funny not to. And then Ozma itself. Ozma could be a bunch of things. I don't know who Ozma could be. Ozma's one I know nothing about because Ozma isn't in the actual like Wizard of Oz like movie. It's only in the books. Like all I know is it's like the Princess of Oz. I don't know, like Ozma Honglu. There we go. That might fit. That would probably fit. Rotom and Certain Wrath is still canon. Yeah, absolutely. Wonderlab Avenues are still canon. I just think the people in Wonderlab are never going to be mentioned again. Yeah, especially the avenues that tie back to actual other avenues we see. Maybe something like, we may never see something like, I don't know what's a good example. And something like Stained Rose we'll probably never see it again. But, like, any of the ones that are either aberrations of avenues we've seen before, stuff like Blue Smocked Shepherd, or stuff that we've obviously already seen in, like, Ruin, I think they are pretty, like, fair game to come back. And plus, it's not, like, non-canon. That's the thing. People always assume that. It's just not going to be referenced, I think.
좀 김이 빠지는데.
I feel like they're canon. Wonderlab is in canon per sure during canon. Yeah.
오늘은 얼마나 찢을까?
Faust could be the Dotatile's light. Otis could fit with it. Yeah, that's true. Who are we fighting? I didn't actually look at the weaknesses. It is calendar. All right.
100초만 기다려줄게.
We are going to kill the calendar. Good. I mean, Faust gets like a second thing. That's always nice. Okay, we'll try this. We're not killing all of them first turn. That's fine.
침묵하라.
You haven't seen Alice in Wonderland ever? Well, I mean, that's the general plot of Wonderlab, though. That's why it's called Wonderlab. It's a play on Wonderland.
내 피가 배고파했어. 잘 됐다. 그치?
I think that's what, like, some of, like, the final ones are supposed to be vaguely based off of, especially. Carmen's house. It's possible. That's always the thing. You never know with Carmen. Never know what you're going to get. I'm also going to do this like this so that we can make sure we get a contracting straitjacket off on both of these guys, and then we'll hit them again. Like this, yeah. Just because I want to make sure we get as much tremor count as we can. Party Everlasting. And what's the other one called? I don't remember. I can check it.
좋아. 얼른 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
Definitely, I've got the Wonderlabs on Web Archive. The portraits in the new UIs of the crying children. Portraits in the new UIs crying where?
아직은 이상 없소만.
What do you mean? My interest has been piqued.
이리로 와. 조금씩
Did I miss something? Did I miss the Philip becoming canon again? And I'll I say that, no, you know what I mean. Philip still canon. I mean, the return of Philip. Did I miss that somehow? I'm very intrigued. My interest has been piqued. Indeed. Some promo image. Huh. Let's see. Like a recent one? And did I just miss it somehow? But the logo's from Runa promo image. Oh. And one of the ones about Walpurgis Night? And did I just kind of skip over the actual, like...
쨍그랑 부위가 조각났어.
Is Philip canon? Is Philip alive? That's the question.
좋아. 부위 파괴 성공했어. 계속 몰아붙이자고. 우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
I'm really curious where this could be. 243. Oh, I was looking away. Is that how much damage Faust did? If so, I'm really not shocked. She's a little bit tuned. I won't say over tuned or under tuned. I'm just gonna say she's a little bit tuned. Take that as you will. Is Philip Arc? That's the question. Is Philip? We gotta have Matt on that. Average final ID of the season. Yeah, I don't know if this is the final ID of the season though. Because if we don't get, because it isn't the season 2 identity. If we don't get another season 2 identity, the final season 2 identity, not including the event ones, is K4 Pong Lu. Philip was a hope needed project to sell more distortion. When Philip Arc? How Philip? Who Philip? Where Philip? And then it just gets to the point where we start being Philip, and eventually we just start shortening his name. Phil?
큰 거 온다. 탄태, 얼른 애들한테도 알려줘.
That's the real question, Phil.
이리로
Okay, I'm gonna remember to actually get another Sinner next floor. Crying Children book there. Start from the child that came blue re. Well, that's the question.
탈출
It can
개체가
go. They could
정리되었습니다.
reasonably take it either way. The ensemble is dead. However, because of the fact that they have still a 2/3, so the whole debate is, Philip died. There's effectively 3 parts to Philip. The 3 crying children. 2 of them got booked. One of them escaped. That one that escaped became part of the ensemble. I'll call that ensemble Philip, and the other 2 will be, book Philip. Ensemble Philip gets booked, then all 3 Philips are booked effectively. So when they get released, did all 3 Philips get released during this reverb distorted ensemble? Or was it only the one that was originally part of the ensemble? And that's the question, because if there was still 2 that, if they didn't join up together, then those 2/3 of Philip that were originally booked could still be out there. But I have a feeling they might have joined back together, judging by Distorted Philip being, so insane. That's my personal take on the situation, though. Oh, 4 Tremor on all enemies, absolutely. Don't mind if I do, jeez. And we get a rest stop, and I'll remember to hire people here. Yippee. So who do we want? We want more Tremor stuff. So we probably want you. You're, great Tremor. We'll give you, like, your Capote, Art of Blossoms. Whoops. Thought I clicked E. Art of Blossoms there. Ensemble IDs. Yeah, ensemble IDs would be cool. Who else is Tremor? There's Encorp Dawn, there's like 5 right now. Oh, there's Muller Sinclair. That's probably the play. Right? Inflict Tremor County. Inflicts a decent amount of Tremor County. That's probably the best of the Tremor identities that we don't have on the team. So their options are base Seethiv, that's a no. Encorp you, that's a no. You don't have anything, you don't have anything. Yeah. We'll take you two. That should work. Rodion. Oh, I genuinely completely forgot about Rose Spinner. You're so right. All right, you're not joining us. Slosh Mail, thank you so much for your contribution. Nico and Justice, which is a shame because I do really love Rose Spinner Rodion. What's your support passive? Out of the max most likely she inflicts more tremor with the effects of their attack skills / coins. So we've got most max HP. Is it you? I don't know if it will be. It might be you. You've got 2. Oh, it'll be a tie. Oh! No, it's you. Never mind. That's not, the pass is not worth it. What are some of the other ones? Yours isn't worth it. Spy isn't worth it. Alright, then we'll just roll this. That'll be good enough. Do the slash fight. Add you. And we'll add you next floor. Alright. Is Newcap's anywhere near DHE or Enclair? I'd say in between. I don't think DHE is like that insane. I think it's a really good unit. It's a really fun unit. I don't think it's like nearly anywhere near like Grip Sinclair. Farm Watch kind of cope. It's 3 weeks, so maybe. Are they really gonna end season 2 with Paycor Ponglu? That's the thing, though. That's the last season 2 identity. What if you went with Rhino? Would Rhino still dominate the max HP game? Rhino might be tied. Rhino's like semi-low. Rhino might be one of these. So maybe that would be worth it then. But then it would still be, no, it'd be you. Which night ideas or anything should do if you're not being shreddable. Yeah, they'll be shardable in 3 months' time. So if you're not willing to drop, $200 like I did, you'll be able to get them in 3 months. I'm just trying not to think about it too much. It's how it is. It's for the content. That's the thing. When it comes down to it, it's all about the content at the end of the day. They have released today or tomorrow. Well, I mean, it might be next week or something then. That's the thing. But then we'd still have 2 weeks, because we have 3 weeks until Kanto 5. So that's like a little bit of time. It would probably have to be next week, though, is the issue.
힘들군.
이단
그러니
정화의
알아서 잘 피해야지.
Sleep time's ahead. Alright, good night. Always be a 1 week ban or two. I don't know if they do that though. For farm watch. We see the still of Carnival? Yeah, we need to see more like tailors. Because that is another thing that we've seen like almost nothing about. Alongside like workshops we still know a little bit. We've seen literally nothing about tailors beyond, you know, Carnival. I think they produce cloth through humans. Who's gonna have leftover lunacy after spending on Walpurgis night? You don't need lunacy, you got boxes.
내가 응원하는 게 도움이 되긴 하려나?
You'd be able to. I've still
힘내긴
got
해보자고.
600 boxes, so like it's still fine. You're the fastest for some reason. All right. Fair enough. Okay, let's see. We're going for the contracting straitjacket, though. We'll do it on you. No, we can't do it on you. Okay, who else do we do it on then? You? We counter you? We counter you? That's a lot of damage, actually. I don't know if I like the idea of countering that. We can actually win against you. Okay, I'll roll with that. We already know blue star. Well, there's bluish star, which is an aberration of blue star. And then, of course, there's the blue star apostle thing. It's not letting me click off. There we go. Even it's an aberration, but it's very similar, being, you know, bluish star. Very fun name for an aberration, that's for sure. A lot of neutrals going on here. That's how it goes, I guess. That's how the wheel turns.
한바탕 해볼까?
Yeah, it's an aberration.
힘들군. 굉장해요.
Regalia's
알아서
part, yeah,
잘
it's
피해야지.
Ish. Ishmael, blue Ishmael star, clearly. Yeah, you get hit, that's fine. I think I get staggered by the going first.
근방의 싸움은
Like, we're meaning A, that's why we should bring some learnables that it's a weaker aberration. Yeah. Once again, Abno danger levels are all relative. That's the thing, because it's all about cliff off in the end. The first Abno you fight in the game is a Vov for some reason, after all. Up 30 pulls and no ID or ego, love it. Don't worry, you could have a lot worse than that. It could take you 300 pulls to get, you know, even the ego and still no sign of the identity. Which, you know, may or may not have happened to me, who knows. We're actually gonna lose the mass attack? No, we didn't. Okay. No, we might. You gotta be kidding. Okay, there we go. We didn't lose the mass attack, we did lose a coin. Anyway, you can't feel the now it's like left, right, both games just that. I think it gives a lot. I don't like the actual like appeal, like visuals of it too much. I'm kind of too used to the old one. But I really like being able to see everything so fast. Like this menu, not as much, but like the main menu, like or like the center selection menu, just being able to see like all your sinners, all their like sins, all their egos at like such a quick glance is so convenient. Like you've no idea. We full pity for Faust. Yeah. Actually, you don't need to click on news, don't you? Yeah. Army Black to the Zane now, and it's actually an A11 disguise just like the fetus. Yeah. If there's Abno's strong enough to just actively lie about their danger level, like how can you trust danger levels? Maybe perform some else. It's the main reason is because of they're trying to like set the silent zone, because the thing is there's so many like screen aesthetics, and it was kind of weird that there's a mixture of screens and like reports. They wanted to go all in on this like techie feel. And if the lead suffer, we'll take that absolutely, and I'll take an event. I don't need to take that fight. I need to be careful here. If I command death, I think we just kind of die. Jeez. Because if you command death and if you fail the skill check, everyone takes like 40 damage, 40 SP damage. It's awful. I've like almost lost a run to that before.
성공을 명하셨으므로
Here's Envy. That's Gleppo, isn't it?
오늘은
Alright.
얼마나 찢을까?
They almost forgot the lesser and you need to
걱정
go
마시오.
to 5 chapter.
최후의 혈구 하나만 남아 있다면 생명은 어떻게라도 보존될 테니.
What's Gleppo time? What do I do here? That's the question. He's making his funny noises. I love the Gleppo noises. What's that, Gleppo? Do you not know Gleppo? He's from Fractionalia 1. He can show up on the 3rd floor mirror dungeon too hard. To back or have no. Oh, are you talking about Army? You're talking about Army in Black, aren't you? Yeah. No, I thought you were calling Gleppo a backer have no. Which is just such a funny concept to me for some reason. Like, oh yeah, this is a back rep. If someone got the big frog into Limbus by giving them money. That would have been awesome. Limbus company players with the frog goes and you cannot mimic the frog. It is so unique. Okay, we lose that, but we still gain the tremor count. I'm fine with it. We gain, you know, the 25 singing effectively. I've seen the Gleppo mod in Love vaguely. No one really hates the fight. He's a fun fight. Where have you been for Refraction?
머리 좋다 단테.
People hated this guy when he released in Refraction Rally 1 because he was just a damage tank. And people were like, yeah, Gleppo, and then the fight released and everyone just turned on him instantly. Gleppo defeated. That's rude.
이 구속구가 나의 폭력을 저지하기엔 턱없이
Violence.
모자라지.
We love violence around here.
여러분에게 도움이 되었으면 좋겠네요.
After what happened with Steam Machine, kind of cute. That's true, that's true. Steam Machines really changed a lot of people's perception of that kind of thing, yeah. Unleash Violence. We can't do the big Unleash Violence though, so we'll go for Metallic Ringing. Sure. Rack, does this win a clash? No? Alright. Right Eye it is. Right Eye is... Oh! I didn't even click on this screen yet. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Right Eye is the one that's weak to Wrath. Okay, so we want to do that then. Thrash that. Gamba. Gamba. Cleanse the Sin. Nope, do not cleanse the Sin. Do you have a negative status effect? You do not. Okay, that's fine. We can get you one. You don't inflict sinking. You need to do clash against this guy. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have him purposely clash against this one. Because this way he can gain sinking so we can actually get a good thing. Here, doesn't find the road. Your heart won't be able to take it. It's such a fun fight. I'm just looking forward for it to be absolutely ruined through Mirror Dungeon 3 hard. This is very silly. Your observation log. Conditions on man. I still can't read the full one for this guy. Alright.
탈출 개체
Sure thing. Hey, come on. Surely you won't fail Metallic Ringing. Surely not. You should gamble. I can really sympathize with Molar Yisung right now about failing his gamble. Huh. We're losing so many clashes right now too. This guy's rude. I mean, he does sanity damage. If we break the eyes, he does even more sanity damage, so we need to be careful about that. Although we need to break the eyes to actually be able to damage him, so that was the breaks. Okay, but now you've got a bunch of sinking, your sanity's low. You're in a perfect spot to Corroded Regret. It's perfect. Rampage, it's resisted, that's fine. You can still do that and just redirect it with like a stay calm, and that's not gonna work. Vibration compression, that's not gonna work. Slice, but I can't even redirect it. Okay, that's fine. We do this, we'll stagger him first, that's the play. And then we just let this hit Honglu. Does Honglu die from this? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, then maybe we cannot have an ego. Never mind then, we're gonna have Honglu ignore it. That was the worst.
이리로 와.
Yeah, we're doing Mirror Dungeon 2 hard right now.
제대로 찝었군.
You can't find Gleppo in Mirror Dungeon 2 normal. He's only Mirror Dungeon 2 hard. Okay, left eye will be broken. You take some damage now, that's fine. That's how it goes. Because you've got bleed, your damage is like reduced, though that's good at least. Regret, we get the tails, excellent. Next, Walpurgis Knight better, Gleppo Ego. Well, Gleppo Ego won't be Walpurgis Knight. We'll just get that event, we'll get that like randomly. Since that's not from Ruina or Limbus. Oh, Mersal's gonna corrode, isn't he? We might actually get to see the actual corrosion. Like, he's tanky. Yeah, he was tanky, he didn't have an interesting... His gimmick was kind of just lame, he really didn't have a gimmick. You just had to break his eyes. Yeah, you corroded. That's a cool corrosion, look at that. I especially love how it's like broken and you can see Mersal just peeking ever so slightly from within. Hate the robot thing anymore, that's fair enough. Okay, who are you attacking? Okay, you're actually gonna attack Gleppo, that's nice. Do you have a negative status effect? You do, right, you've got fine. That makes perfect sense, actually, yeah. You lost the 50-50 twice. That's how it be. It is what it is. Do you have enough charge? You don't even have enough charge, alright. Kinda lame. Well, you can clash with that, and maybe it'll work. Who knows? We're going for the right eye now. Hopefully Mersal is kind with the other random targets. Now he's just funny. He is just funny now, that's true. The metal pipe sound effect ready. Ends begins, ends begins, ends begins. Yeah. Let's go. Never ending cycle. We love it. Thinking. Okay, red eye's broken now, so that means Mersal just lost more sanity, which is a non-issue. Who is this hitting? Only one target? No, it's hitting someone else too. Is it hitting two parts of Gleppo?
저들의 화만 돋군 것 같은데요.
Couldn't tell. Oh, the Toad's taking huge breath though. You know what that means. We're about to punch him in his gut and he's gonna like lose all like his breath. Which is like cruel, but like, you know, sometimes that's how it is. Look at that crying. Oh, I thought you were talking not cry yourself. Yeah, it's so sad. There's something wrong with this guy. Sad face. We'll do this. Yeah, okay.
한바탕 해볼까?
Hopefully, we're going for some neutrals, which really isn't the best play. I understand that, but like, it's fine. We'll choose a net gain of Tremor. That's good. And we need to win our other clash too. It's their decision, so hopefully it'll go well. But you know, it's all luck. But you just punch him really hard. You literally just punch the breath out of him, if I'm not mistaken. You punch him in the gut. He like inhales. You punch him so hard, and he just goes like, ooh. You know. He really does just go like, ooh. Yeah, it'd be best to knock the wind out of it. He will stop its crying from coming forth. Okay, Yisong, your only hope. Good job, Yisong. Toad got staggered. Yisong heals some SP.
얼른 끝내고 밥 먹으러
We
가자고.
we don't do auto damage. We manually do this. Body the better target, probably. Yeah, we'll go for the body. Why not? You don't have anything interesting. That's fine. Yeah, kind of not like a lot of great attacks this turn. We'll go for a regret in case need be.
가자.
But like, I mean, he is staggered, so he's gonna take a lot of damage. But we've got a lot of skill 1s and skill 2s going on here. No skill 3s,
자.
so it's not gonna be the best. It looks like we'll do it though. With the Ego's help, yeah. Ego wasn't necessary because Mersal didn't need it to actually get the kill. That's cool. Megahertz to be fun to use, Corroded become a radio. You just become a bunch of static. Same with Dimensional Refraction variant.
유효타 좋아.
So it's what was it? 1.78 megahertz? 1. PM only made Limbus in order to better tell the stories. Unless ambitious change actually not like Limbus to the future. PM and Limbus kind of end all the stories. Oh, you know, the plan is to have Limbus. Limbus can be an ongoing thing while they work on like side projects. It's their money. It's gonna be their money maker while they work on other stuff too, like the Distortion Detective game. Rupture, more Rupture is cool. Poise is funny though. Or more Tremor is cool though. We'll take more Tremor. I love Nebulizer, but you know, Tremor Run. Megahertz Ego simply kills the center. Simply a difference in skill sometimes. Merciful skill, no. Grindmaster and Stake, that's more bleed synergy. We could try. Merciful doesn't really need a skill change. I think we just push onwards. Event. This is some healing, sure. Not like the most, but that's fine. We'll take an Abnophyte. We've got tomorrow's fortune, so any Abnophytes are nice.
흙으로도
JPEG Center, yes, God. It's like, I don't know how many of you guys were like there during like Rune itself, but for a while, after, you know, Black Silence Reception, or not Black Silence Reception, but Han Association Reception, Roland's like sprites were messed up, so he was all JPEG-y in like every single one of his sprites, because they like messed one up or something, and he was like that for like a couple weeks. That was pretty comedic. Sandy stonks on the decline. Sell, sell, sell. This will be awful for the economy. The sanity economy. Dun, 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 dun. You know, you're hopeless. That's still hopeless. Okay, you just defend and, you know, pray you don't take too much damage. And we gotta redirect that with someone else. You can just only one-side attack, that's fine. You can flash, you can redirect this thing. You can counter it, sure. Who is targeting you? You? Okay, no, you do that instead then. Okay. Decent, not like the best. I should probably ego like at least one of these things. But you know, we gamble. If we do this, we redirect it. Okay, that'll work. Remember, I had a glitch of downloading with every switch really crunchy except like Dante and Gregor. No such thing as sanity economy. Same one there's one in the real world. Yeah, no, there's no sanity to go around.
엄청난
Well, you know,
공격이었어.
Megahertz guy's a meme machine. That would be funny. When are we getting pink? When are we getting Roseate Desire Merciful though? I'm really disappointed that wasn't the April Fool's reward. Would have been peak. Like, he's literally, like, nothing changes. He's just literally wearing the ribbons. He doesn't even, like, act differently. He's just like, oh, why am I wearing these ribbons? How many pulls did he need for Merciful at the ego? 294. It's been a rough day. Need your bald. Yeah, your bald would have been another great choice for April Fools.
이 기세를 모아서 뚫어보자고.
That's all good, man.
한바탕 해볼까?
Thoughts on the new IDs and egos? They're cool. They're very cool. Once again, Mirror Dungeon 2 Hard is not a great place to learn how new identities work. You're just kind of praying for your life in Mirror Dungeon 2 Hard using egos. Like, I can't really get a good sense of the identities themselves in Mirror Dungeon 2 Hard. You know, it's the new week, so I had to do it. But they seem very strong. Faust is a very interesting mass tech-oriented one. Her Tremor is, like, pretty maintainable. I don't really think, like, Otis Ego is even necessary. It seems to, like, work pretty well most of the time. Can you grab it with you selling 200 pull thing? Yes. But the thing is, in those 294 pulls, I didn't get a single regret Faust.
이기는 편, 우리 편.
I had to use Ideality for the regret Faust. Because after 294 pulls, I got the ego, but not the 3-star identity. I got like a bunch of 3-star identities that just weren't it. It's been a rough day. It's been a rough day. I'm still coping. Hard, very hard. Yeah. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, and maybe because I was so negative about it, I kind of, you know, brought it upon myself. But, you know, karma. That is really unlucky, yep. Crouch campaign haste? No, I don't know why I wanted that. It's because it was haste. That's why I was like, ooh, cool.
좋은
Wasn't
경험이
really
되기를.
necessary. Wait, nobody?
늦으면 내 피랑 먼저 갈
Otis,
거야.
that's true. That sure is Otis. Real. Brooding Art of Blossom Star, I don't care. I'm killing you all. I want them all dead.
탈출 개체 확인.
You didn't went to Aleph yet? I did. I've corroded. Do not fret. It'll be so hard with 4 Walpurgis each year. I just need to never do pulls ever again. I've got enough boxes most of the time. It's unnecessary beyond like maybe like a 10 pull every now and then for, you know, the 2-star.
시원한걸?
That's gonna be the strat. You need to turn down the gambling. Don't tell Lily. I'm your second biggest fan.
배가 배고파했어. 잘됐다.
And there's a lot of Otis fans out there. Very silly. You need to ego. I'm honestly gonna have you ego for safety. Actually, no, I'll have you evade for safety. That'll work. That should work, I think. If my strategies are all lining up, which they might be. They may be. You know, the first Willy. Yeah, it's Willy. The person who, you know, actively is like... That's like the only instance of someone like genuinely being like distorted. Like, there's no other way to describe the content Willy makes as just pure distortion. It's even like apparent in like the videos. Like, it's insane. Oh, we are clashing against no trespassing, and we are barely winning with Faust's life. Jeez. That could have gone significant. Faust could have just died there. We got a little bit lucky.
확인 사살.
Yeah, he's the Otis guy. Plenty of Otis fans out there, but none of them are quite like Willy.
금방 끝내고 버스로 돌아갈 수 있겠다. 그치?
No one else can even chat. Yeah. It's like how there's no contest over the #1 Gregor fan
그러니 알아서 잘 피해야지. 힘들군.
because like
그러니 알아서 잘 피해야지.
Miranda. There's some people that are just, you know, like that. That's how it is.
돈 벌러 가자.
Willy? Willy, W-I-L-L-I. Look up Willy on YouTube. Let's see, will they actually be like an early result if I look up Willy? Doesn't look like it. Maybe. No, it is. You look up that Willy and you find it. It's basically just like the insane Otis person. Like, their Otis posting is off the charts. Insane. Like, it's incomprehensible. You get Murigo. I did get Murigo after 294 pulls. I'll use it here for the sake of the joke.
교전 시작합니다.
Thoughts on the Faust City? Faust City seems really fun. That's for sure. Definitely like the kind of unit that's really good at spamming mass attacks if you play her right. The kind of unit that, like, I'm not sure, like the fact that she just gains like 6 tremor on counters is super good. I think they'll give a Cinder Otis' wife when we get a chapter, probably. There's no way we don't get a Penelope identity. Although Penelope might end up being the quote-unquote Reverb Ensemble member for Otis, and therefore, if so, then we're not going to get a Penelope identity for a while. Freshman gender Penelope, yeah. Who knows? I'm scared for Alternate 2 and 3. I'll conserve my resources for the next one. Maybe they'll, you know, get feedback. Maybe we're gonna have to see what the public, you know, outcry is. I don't know how many people have had awful luck when it comes to this, but, you know, if so, you know, maybe they'll change things in the future.
탈출 개체가
I
정리되었습니다.
have to do this, yeah. I mean, kind of like how Ahab is female based on the English translation of the Tokyo Game Show, booth. You never know with Project Moon. Even like even when you see someone, you never know. with Otis's watch. Oh yeah, Otis's watch inscription. It's like I remember looking at that like through that like a while back.
얼마나 찢을까?
Sloth and Pierce, that's snakes, right? Oh no, it's headless sickness. Okay,
좋아.
big
얼른
emphasis to be
끝내고 밥
specific.
먹으러 가자고.
We're going to Tremor you. I think that's the play. Well, 90s in that fest and blue. Yeah, that's good. Expectation for season 3, like in what regards? Like, I don't know, more. I mean, just more same. I hope it's like roughly the same length as Canto 4. That it seems like it's going to be the case. Broken into 3 parts once again. I hope we'll get some cool identities, stuff like that. Millie Song, of course, that's going to be a big hope. It's like almost certain at this point, though. How could they not? I never had issues with free. Oh, here's my fun story about Headless Ichthys. This was, you know, before Daily Mirror Dungeon, but it took me over 30 Mirror Dungeon wins in order to actually see Headless Ichthys once. I never saw this thing. I just heard people like be like, "Oh, this thing's horrible," and I had no like context for it because I had just never been lucky enough to see it, which is really funny. Give me a head. I'm not gonna see
탈출
it.
개체 확인.
I can get back and track now the drama as well. I think that's a bad mindset to have. Like once again, if you don't blame the drama, don't. I don't know. It's hard for me to voice my opinions on exactly. The drama was necessary because Project Moon's learned to be a little bit smarter. From what it seems like, Project Moon were not in the right exactly, but it seems like they did rightfully dismiss Velmori. As far as we know, apparently they've got like voice recording. It's hard to say for sure. Everyone can have their own opinions on it. I'm not gonna like require people to think the same as I do. But like Project Moon has learned they just need to be smarter about that kind of thing. Because no matter how it turned out, they definitely did not like respond nearly appropriately enough. I hope you get what I mean. I don't know. It's not something I talk about too much because like I've got a lot of thoughts on it. I just don't know how to voice my thoughts. Yeah, the Bulwark Ishmael drama. Yeah, that was garbage. Don't get me wrong. Like the firing Velmori stuff. Like there's a lot to it that we don't know that we're never going to know, which is very unfortunate. That's a lot. Yeah. Oh, well, cheers, which is insane. Oh yeah, well, cheers is easier. Honest mistake, pretty serious mistake. Oh, made out of malice. Yeah, I never thought it was made out of malice. I just thought it was made out of like, cowardice, if anything. But then if it does seem, if they are actually like not at fault for it, which it seems like I'm taking that opinion. We are unable to fund any of your stuff. You're doing nothing this run. Wrong with these. It's cool, but we use so back up for everything. It's not different to be kind of jarring, but yeah. Very important. You see new art style for the CGs though. Yeah. Here's the shame. I do really like the art style for the CGs. Don't get me wrong. I definitely prefer Runa mainly because of nostalgia for Runa's art style. But like there's like an undeniable charm to the CGs of Limbus. It's gonna be sad that's gone, but you know, who knows? Maybe they'll like imitate it well enough. Hard to say. Is doesn't Suno like, I mean, Faust? I don't know. The obvious one is, you know, either way it's sad to see the rest. Yeah, but it seems like they left on decent enough terms. Definitely not under the best situations, but it seems like it was decent enough terms between PM and Velmori.
좋아. 얼른 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
We really need to do something about the body. We need to just one-side attack the body and take it down. Yeah, that's the play. Go all into the body this turn. We'll get hit a couple times. It's fine. It's mostly on you too. Yeah, that's fine. We'll be able to stagger the body some. Do some damage. We're gonna be able to make use of this, you know, tremor burst stuff pretty well.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
Runa style so unique. I love the square brush so much that they use for like everything in Runa. Like it's so unique. It's like the weird streaks like all the art has. Like I love it so much. So cool.
계속 집중하지.
확인 사살.
Okay, body's been staggered. Can you still attack the body of this guy? Maybe. Why N-Corp and not Rose Salt? It's because N-Corp, because I wanted to focus on a little bit of bleed alongside Tremor, that's why.
저거 너덜거리는
Rune
것
Art
좀
does love
봐.
its direct
완전
games, I vibe
제대로
with it, I vibe
먹혔다,
with it so
그치?
much. Well, it seems like this guy's been this bodied. Yeah, the big... I wish we had a name for when these abnos are big, because it seems to be a reoccurring thing. And, like, I don't know what to call it. I just call it, like, the big fish. Which is a very... Well, it's a good name for it, I think. It's accurate, that's for sure. But now we've got it's the hand blast, so we've got a lot of neutrals. Hopefully we'll do some staggers, we'll do some breaking of the arms.
관리자님, 역시 저는 생각하지 못하는 방법을
Both the big ones
써주시는군요.
can be threats if you're not careful about it.
기회가 왔군. 오, 현명한 판단이요.
They're not too bad. They weren't too bad in Ragnarok 1 either. In terms of the artists left by themselves, yes. But the confusion is the fact that Project Moon themselves didn't state that until, you know, months afterwards, and they stated it, you know, indirectly.
따뜻하게
I can't
안아줄 수
match. Yeah,
있어.
true. It's mainly just the fact that Project Moon was so, like, secretive about everything. And we now know it was to protect Velmori.
보입하게 성공했어.
We do
계속
mirrored on runs on
몰아붙이자고.
pure term for these speak. Almost certainly, yeah. Magnified's a good one.
박살났건.
Good night, Melon.
근사한 한 방이었어.
You doomed us all. You just doomed me, but you know, good night. It wasn't necessarily your fault, I guess. You might not have known how much
교전
trouble you were
시작합니다.
causing. Probably paperwork. Yeah. They said they've got a recorded message. The issue is the fact that Project Moon themselves were so secretive about it. From the Camel to Mr. Kalonski's Campbell harder. Thank you, Melon. Like they're magnified. Magnified is a good word for that. Communicate this fish. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Funny fish. Think it's Riddle. This guy pre-nerf. Good time.
야호.
Are you doing the ideas? I am. That's for sure. They're very cool. Like, once again, I say this every time, but it's hard to get a good grasp on them yet. I'm gonna need to do, like, runs with smaller teams to get a good sense of them, because they're not doing, like, the most in Mirrored Under too hard, because, you know, everyone has to commit, like, a decent amount themselves, so, you know, I'd focus on the guys that I'm not trying to focus on in order to win this. They're
힘들군.
the fish, though, onto the final floor.
그러니 알아서 잘 피해야지.
Okay, what do we want? Charge count, poise, bleed. White Gaunt's FPM's death. I'm not taking it. I'll take the Late Bloomer's tattoo. Okay. Faust skill. Give Faust another skill. Do I want to give her another skill too? Probably skill 2 is probably the play, because her skill 2s can be used to build up her tremor count pretty well. Made them understand social because the hands were tired, batting fast. Yeah, there was so much going on. I'm glad it's mostly over with, but I understand that don't try and sweep it under the rug. It may be over, but we need to, like, keep it in mind, keep it into consideration. You know.
오늘은 얼마나
Fun dumping
찢을까?
viewers whole comp for being dreaded. Now it makes you seem a little obsessive over Limbus, which I am. You see no problem. Yeah, there's no issues with being obsessive
방금
I'm
벌레만
horribly
뜯지 않다는 사람
obsessive.
누구야?
when it comes to this. But, I mean, I literally record videos for this game every day. For, 200 days now? That's a lot of days.
침묵하라.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
표적 무력화.
And lunacy is money, negative SP is the law.
한 방 먹였네. 이 기세를 모아서
Sure
뚫어보자고.
is. Okay, we've got actual resources for you now, so we can have you, like, Land of Illusion. That's cool. Because we've actually got Gloom now, thanks to Grand Welcome, so Konglu can actually use his egos.
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠.
Nice. Kill. They're all staggered, so like, or there's one that isn't staggered, but like they're basically all staggered. The one that's not staggered is now staggered.
네가 너한테 있거든.
So we should be able to just kind of clean these guys up.
탈출 개체가 정리되었습니다.
자, 한 건 했고.
I really need to change the loading screen. This is a very underwhelming loading screen. Big bottom path.
제압을 준비합니다.
You really like to play regardless they are both games. Yeah,
여러분에게
it's the kind of thing where I'm definitely glad that, Limbus is getting relatively more mainstream, because it's introducing people, because Ruin is my favorite game of all time. Pretty easily.
한바탕 해볼까?
I want, like, basically everything from Ruin to be added. I'm a big fan of, like, almost every group in Ruina, especially, like, anything like Urban Nightmare onwards.
그래도
So many cool things they
언제나
could do.
좋아할 수는
I'm especially a big fan of, the, general section as identities. Stuff like, what if we got, like, Dong Huan? What if we got, like, Bayard? Bayard would be so fun. Self-Tremor burst that's actually, like, good. Cause, like, the self-Tremor, self-Stagger stuff going on with Molar, Boatwork, Sinclair, it's, like, very non-existent and barely matters. But if we got something that's, like, actually like that,
힘들군.
that'd be cool.
그러니 알아서 잘 피해야지.
Eugen, that's true. No, that's an obvious one.
탈출 개체가
I want, like, Rusted
정리되었습니다.
Chains. Self-Lead would be funny. Mirai Life Insurance. Why we fight an insurance company? Who knows, but it's really funny.
돈
Who
벌러
chat?
가자.
Here to be so sick. Especially because Bayard's like, what is it? Bayard's like friends with, he went to the same office as another Charles office person. For one of the songs on Back Angelica. I feel like if we got a Black Science, it would be Heathcliff for, the joke. Dead wife. That's the joke, in case you can't tell. It really grinds my molars. That's me when I'm grinding molars.
침착하게.
Dead wife. It is such a funny joke. Like, boo-hoo, wife dead. You like that? That's for Faust and Chinook, but Angle sus. Present Faust definitely knows some luck. Yeah. Faust made a deal with the devil, and we'll have to see just what it is exactly. What her Faustian bargain was. Faustian bargain's a very convenient term, that's for sure. Since that, we sure do have Faust, and Faust sure made a Faustian bargain. Alan, oh yeah, Alan was cool too. Haste stuff that actually, like, that was like some of the rare instances of Haste having interesting synergies in Ruina. Yeah, unfortunately, he probably, got unbooked and was killed by the Thumb because they wanted they wanted them dead anyways. They wanted Night Owls dead because, they, like, spoke up at the Capo meeting. She did the Lobcore Remnant. Well, Lobcore Remnant is Yuri. Thing, I don't know, I don't think that's, like, the most clear line to draw.
탈출 개체가 정리되었습니다.
달은 신나. 노래 부를까?
Don't know why we got
걸려라.
Yuri like
자, 한 건에.
no Aya.
와, 엄청난 공격이었어.
Why didn't we get? We still don't know what their office is
그러니
called.
알아서 잘 피해야지.
Bro's 100% dead in the lore, yeah. Hanafuda seems real likely since we got to. Yeah, Hanafuda would be cool because Hanafuda is so like lame. It's so insanely lame in Ruina. Like there's no just literally just use Molar off his stuff and you've got better discard most of the time. Mephistopheles was the devil in the original book, so what relevance is after Iron Faust? Well, Mephistopheles wasn't that not the devil exactly, but like a devil sent by the devil, like a mini devil sent by like big devil, something like that maybe. Crash one of the allies for MFE died. That's awful. I might get my form empties here, which wouldn't be fun. We'll see in a second. Oh, speaking of my form empties, there's the my form empties event. That's fine to see. It's a yeah. That update should have been out now. Once again, it doesn't matter to me at this point. I've Lunaseed out. Oh, crash because of a mini patch. Oh.
좀 김이 빠지는데.
Well, then I need to not go into the next fight. I need to restart the game first. Let me do some Rodion skills, though. Grab another one of these, sure. Double bleed, sure. Heal everyone, sure. Here's Bloom. That's gonna be like Centipede or something, right? Right? Is it? I don't know. Yeah, Mephistopheles was a demon sent by the devil. That's part of her pact, right?
구태여 좋냐 안 좋냐를 따지자면 밤보다는 낮을 선호하는 편입니다.
I'm gonna restart the game just to make sure that this goes into effect.
어렵기 때문입니다.
Oh yeah, I've got my weeklies to claim. It'll take a quick second, then we'll be able to fight the boss. Should be easy enough. Donghuan, he'd work better as a solo unit. Yeah, if we got solo stuff, that would be really funny. Lone Fixer. If we ever get Yuna, then she'd probably have Lone Fixer again. Although if you can't actually attribute Lone Fixer, then like Yuna's a lot less interesting. Yeah, there's the update. Yeah, there we go. Update's been downloaded. That's the wrong button. I always mix up Luxcation and Mirror Dungeon buttons. It's very strange, but it always happens. Okay, onwards we go. We gotta reset our team. If I want to do something a little silly, I think I do. I think I do, indeed. Okay, you're being benched. I want a second speed slot, skill slot on Faust.
명령 대기.
I'm gonna 6 enemies Marcel. Strangers, nothing to think of that relates to Limbus are... Waterflat. Well, it seems to be he's done a crime he got arrested for it, something like that. Hope Unit gets expanded in a future cancer, it may be. I've read The Stranger, and I feel like there's definitely a lot they could draw from. I mean, like, Chains of Others, definitely clearly, like, being blamed for crime. Like, not as one for one as some of the other stories, maybe, but, like, definitely a lot of comparisons that could be made, like, on, like, a character level. JD's actually started last TV. Off the new UI? I think it's decent. It's definitely off-putting. I'll get used to it, though. It's like, I thought this was kind of lame at first, but I'm definitely used to this now. Ooh, we can Sunshower you guys. Honestly? Yeah, let's do it. I want them dead. Dead. Die. Pull this? Sure. Press. No, we want to quick run. So what do we want to do? Head? Body? Body? We want to stagger the... No, we'll try staggering the head first and foremost. Be decent. Yeah, not a lot of great clashes going on here. That's fine. We can use some egos if need be. For now, we don't need to say. Reason for the stranger, Mercel just like me. There's a lot you would find in Mercel. Yeah, super interesting character, that's for sure. The fact that, you know, he was executed not for his crime, but, you know, for who he was as a person. Good night, if I'm streaming, guys. Good night.
가른 신나.
Good, man. That's rude.
부를까?
God.
표적 확인.
Sun shower just does wonders for us. Ooh. We lose that class, that's fine. Like the ego selection made of simple new things that hurt you around, but I think it just matches. I think it definitely is a lot more approachable. The fact you can actually see stuff about ego when you're selecting ego is super good. I think there may need to be a little more UI because they kind of just appear floating. That definitely could use some, you know, changing.
좀 지친 것 같아요.
Overall, pretty cool though. It was not to be rude, but you don't know the guy. Yeah. Fair enough. That's perfectly understandable. How do you have 15 haste? You
아직은
can?
이상 없소만.
I'll give you 6 haste.
아직은 이상.
What's an ego passive for Sun Shower? Trying to figure this out. What gave him 6 haste? Is it? Oh no, it's killing these guys. No, that makes sense. Never mind. I get it now. Because it's a passive for these guys. Yeah, gain haste. I was so confused how he managed to get 6 haste of all units, but now that makes perfect sense upon further analysis. We're just a one-sided view, honestly. Might as well. Like, we could, you know, actually fight this guy, but it's the fox. Like, what are the chances he actually can kill us? What a loser.
그거 그렇게 하는 거 맞아? 거의 손방망이인데.
6 days is crazy, yeah. It really is, but it makes perfect sense. Upon a little bit of thinking. Suppress this early is super good for us. This thing's gonna have a bunch of fragility on its head. Yeah, this guy's head's going down.
하나비였어.
대체가 약화된 것
좋아.
같습니다.
V 하나를 박살냈어.
God, daring decision moment.
이 공격은 꽤 먹혀든 것 같아요.
You know, he gets some attacks off. The umbrella does too. But of course, the body still gets its 3 attacks. We didn't hit it at all. Going to bed. I hope the rest of the stream goes well. It's almost over, so there's no issues with going to bed now. Good night. It's basically like we've pretty much already won this fight. It'll just be this, and then like.
저거 너덜거리는 것 좀 봐. 완전
Oh, you
제대로
have thorns this
먹혀들었다.
turn. Is that the joke, or is that the other one? It's the other one, yeah. Okay. That's fine by me then. Can we do this?
시작합니다.
We attack, we kill. Kill. Rack up some scores. Burst some tremors. We need to inflict more tremor count though, and I don't know if we were doing anything that does that. Or Faust might. Yeah, Faust will. Yeah, there we go. As you're waiting. We do not care about your waiting. That's a lot of stagger. Jeez.
시원한 걸. 적들이 흔들흔들. 기회.
Those ragged umbrellas protect that fox, really? Oh, you're going for your strong attack. Okay. No thanks. No thank you. We're just gonna kill you. Idly lulu.
한바탕 해볼까?
So the recent edition, Tremor really is fun. Tremor's always been like a stupid step stack, so the fact it's actually getting better with it, you know, dealing damage is so nice. 20 SP block is be one of the worst experiences of the game. It's so rude. It's at least decent in the regular one because you can actually just flash against the little umbrellas in order to gain some sanity back.
한
which is
방법
a nice
있어.
little like thing you can get going.
이 스며들 듯하는 비에
Dude, that's a lot of bleed. Okay,
오산이
it's because of Wound Cleric, I know,
남아있겠어.
but Wound Cleric and Nail. I think we got both of them. Dude, we might not. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Killing him with his own rain.
좋다, 좋아.
Well,
계속
it's
집중하지.
actively pouring outside for me. How funny. Tremor's just slowly becoming smoke. I wouldn't say that. It's still nowhere near charge, but
제압 완료.
the tremor itself isn't the
경고에는
interesting, isn't the strong part
익숙해지시는
about
게
the
좋을
tremor units.
겁니다.
It's their damage
아직
output.
50일까지 많은 날이
Oh,
남은
nice.
것을
Good stuff.
파우스트는
Jihoon's
알고
vision of tremor.
있으니까요.
It's like how Jihoon stated himself that he added the what's it called? The one you know the passive for the passive for purple tier that makes it so if you roll min roll you like re-roll once per attack. He said he's added that solely for the sake of Boundary of Death synergy. Just popping that alongside Hod's floor using the gift to make it so it's only heads or tails just increase your Boundary of Death chances significantly. Like what a jokester he can be sometimes when he's being smart. Alright, nice. We get our 225 battle pass experience, 360 manager experience. Claim all of the rewards, 750 lunacy. Work towards building that lunacy back up. And we get past level 900 today. It takes a second, of course. Oh no, we don't? No, we don't quite get there. We're close. We'll get there soon. In time. In due time. Get more boxes, which will look great with the amount of shards we have.
호텔 좋냐 안 좋냐를 따지자면
Yeah, look at that. Nice
밤보다는 낮을
69.
선호하는 편입니다. 보이지 않을수록 이해가
Or
어렵기
these.
때문입니다.
663 boxes. Here's the box of the mid boss. Yeah, I understand that. It doesn't have the most interesting gimmick. Well, this certainly was a stream. It was a lot of fun, even if, this was awful for my battle this was awful for my wallet. It was a lot of fun. We got the new stuff. We messed around with it a little bit. I'm switching you back to Big Fagorp, though. On stream, like, good night, Shirley. You'll get fast less than 200 pulls. Clueless. Yeah, I mean, I do a lot of mirror, and that's why my battle pass level is so high. But yeah, of course, Saturday, Lobburst is going to be continuing. We're going to be dealing with White Knight. That'll be fun. Also, stay tuned for the stream on Saturday, because that's when I'll possibly do stuff regarding making a Discord server. We'll see. But thank you all for being here throughout the eternity of suffering I've had. Well, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Good night, and goodbye.